Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Court Jai-Alai. Tonight's game day will feature the Chargers and the Fireballs. And with that, I want to welcome everybody into another edition of the Winter 25 Battle Court season. I'm Andrew Bleckman, joined alongside Stu Nyman to bring you this matchup between the Chargers and the Fireballs. How you doing today, Stu?
Andrew, I'm doing well. We're seeing Aratz getting some throws in there for the Fireballs, getting warmed up for this first match.
Yeah, his opponent, Zulica, out there a few moments ago, and we'll be back out there to join him for this first match of the game day. 2 singles and 4 doubles matches. But before we get to that, let's take a look at our season-long standings after yesterday's game day. A good one between the Devils and the Renegades, going the way, actually a tie. Split that point, half a point going to each team. You see where they stand right now. 1 win, 1 loss, and 1 tie for those teams in second and third place, respectively, Devils and Renegades. Top-ranked singles match begins the action today. We're going to see the captain for the Chargers, as number 54, Zulica, taking on the captain of the Fireballs as well, newly acquired number 87, Aratz. Both players, 1 win, 0 losses so far to begin their singles season.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to begin our first match of the day. Zulica will have the serve for the Chargers. Zulica serves, we begin. Aratz on the backhand to the inside. Rebote, forehand by Zulica. Inside placement will score. Aratz first up on the board for the Fireballs off the left side. Reminder the scoring here in Battle Court. First player to reach 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match.
Well, Aratz is going to have to use that costado if he wants to beat Zulica. Shoulder level throw there. Zulica is the defensive player. Has to hesitate. Which way is he going to throw it? Aratz keeps it inside to get that first point.
Here's backhand by Aratz. Rebote. Inside placement read by Zulica. Zulica from the 7 line. This is a hard, low backhand. Scooped up beautifully by Aratz. Rebote, that's the rebound off the back wall. Play to the inside. Caught in the air by Aratz. 2-all. Zulica has it. Forehand. Passing. Rebote perfectly read by Aratz. It's a 2-all. Stopped again by Zulica. Zulica fakes the carom, drops it inside to score. Beautifully played by both players. 1-1. Zulica serves for the Chargers.
Well, it's just a good body fake there by Zulica. Everything about where he opened up was going to tell you he was throwing the carom, and then at the last second, he keeps it over the top. Take a look here. From the outside, he opens up. No, this was a little bit earlier on in the point where Aratz makes that beautiful save. Goes for the 2-wall, but here kind of opens up, fakes him out, and Aratz fell for it. Makes that step inside, and Zulica ties it up.
Fault over serve. Battle Court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the forehand 7 line. Here's a backhand by Aratz. Rebote forehand by Zulica, powerfully thrown and passing. Rebote, nicely played by Aratz. Scoop by Zulica. Rebote forehand, crossing the sidewall, taken in the air by Aratz. Carom, Aratz reads it, stops it. Perfectly thrown forehand to score, crossing the sidewall. Gives Aratz and the Fireballs second point. He serves.
Well, his first match of the season, Zulica played against Manu. Comparing Aratz to Manu, Aratz got a little more range defensively. I mean, he gets to this one pretty quickly, stops it, keeps it low enough, and crosses the side wall that Zulica's trying to catch that one practically off the floor.
There's a backhand by Zulica. That took off and hit the overhead screen. That's out of play. 3 points for Aratz. He serves.
Has had to lost a little control there as he threw that backhand. That's
Zulica's
way
had
up
issues
high.
with that before, but not so far in 2025.
No.
In fact, I remember talking to him about that. I picked him as player of the day. Here's a backhand by Zulica, throwing wall to wall. Robote forehand save. Zulica on the catch. Backhand from the 8. That clears the overhead screen. Robote is out to the 6 line. Inside placement. Scores. 4 points for Aratz. He serves. Aratz just catch after catch and throw after throw, staying on top of the ball beautifully.
Well, Aratz is, throwing some shots off the Robote, and you see Zulica there. He's kind of waiting for it. Leaves a little space to the inside, and that's a tough pickup. He leaps as he tries to make the catch, and it makes it even more difficult.
Powerful, powerful forehand throw by Zulica. Save. High scoop on the left side of Zulica. Here's the backhand right to the corner. Robote save on the left side. Catch by Zulica. Gustavo Tual opens wide and scores. Beautifully thrown. 2 points for Zulica of the Chargers. He serves. I'll tell you, these have been some beautiful singles points played so far.
I mean, especially at this level, I mean, you have to shoot something to score. I mean, right side or left side. I mean, see Zulica here, goes with the Costado 2-wall, and that close to the front wall, he's going to score on it pretty consistently. Zulica this season in singles, I mean, averaging 9 kills a match, and Aratz closer to 6. I mean, only 1 match played, but still, I mean, reflective in the power of Zulica and the effectiveness of that 2-wall.
Beautiful catch by Aratz off a hard serve by Zulica. Robote forehand into the overhead screen. Aratz has 5 points, possible set point. So Zulica had one off the left side, one off the right side. Again, when you're trying to power it back wall to wall, and you're throwing it that high on the front wall, got to keep the overhead screen in mind. Here's Zulica on the backhand to the inside. Aratz from the 12 line. Aratz, beautiful catch at the 10. Backhand to the corner, out to the Robote. Robote forehand by Aratz. Zulica from the left side to the corner. Robote save. This one's in the middle of the court. Zulica has it on the forehand. Hard to the inside. Aratz is there. Backhand 2-all. Scooped up on the return by Zulica. His carom will score. Another well-played point. 3 points for Zulica. He serves for the Chargers.
Perfect carom executed on the outside. Look, you see Zulica here. I mean, he's running back to the inside. That's the time you like to see the backhand 2-all thrown. It just stayed in the air a little bit longer.
Well, you
it
could
didn't
see
kind of cut the way that you like to see.
You could see his focus there, too, on that scoop, because he knows that's his only chance to get to that. But just laser-like focus on making sure that doesn't get past him. Beautiful catch by Aratz down low. Here's the backhand. Zulica at the side wall. Wall to wall from the left side. Robote forehand. Mid-wall. This one, tip down low. Point and set for Aratz. Winning the first set 6-3. We'll put 2 minutes on the board, come back out, play our next set. Hi.
Yeah, it wasn't anything too complicated, for Aratz. I mean, you see 2 throws from Zulica up in the overhead screen, a few missed catches, and it's just good basic highlight. Aratz making all these catches, catch one more ball than your opponent, put the ball along the sidewall, all these cliches, but working out a 6-3 first set victory. to get things started.
See Jed in there waiting for a fist bump. You know, if he doesn't get it, there's gonna be real problems later.
Let's take a look at some replays here of the first set. Beautiful catch here deep in the backcourt by Aratz. The carom here by Zulica, but look at the defense. He gets there plenty of time.
And you see how he does that quick head check.
Yep.
That's the peak. That's the peak. Do it quick.
This rebote is so well thrown here. Big bounce, kicking up right on the sidewall. Everything you want to see. You get Aratz a point there. In the end, 6-3. They win the opening set. Zulica back there with the Chargers. Great start for the defending champions, Stu. Lost Benny, but started off with 2 game day wins to begin the season. The only team, 2 wins to start off their 2025.
Chargers been spot on, no question about it. You're watching Battle Court live from the Magic City League Fronton in Miami, Florida. We are currently in our first of 6 scheduled matches on the game day. Getting ready to begin our second set. First match. See Zulica there in the ESPN3 DraftKings Players Cage. Aratz standing on the court. He's ready to receive the serve.
Full slate today. After this, we'll move over to 6th Division doubles. Gal El Barba take on Jedin and Cabrera. Then 2nd Division doubles matchup featuring Iturbide and Ubia against Lalu and Aratz. Then 4th Division singles, Arta against Ron, followed by 4th Division doubles. That'll be Iturbide and Gallo against Lalu and Cabrera. And to close it out, we'll see Zulica and Arta against Arutia and Ron in the 3rd Division doubles.
Time to begin our second set. Zulica will have the serve for the Chargers. Zulica serves. The set begins. Here's the backhand by Aratz to the inside. Rebote dropping low. Zulica makes the save. Rebote forehand. Aratz. Costado, 2-all. Red stopped by Zulica. Zulica hard to the inside. Aratz, that's a tremendous read and an even better catch. Zulica will choose the rebote. Makes a save. Aratz aggressively takes it on the bounce. Drop shot. A little high.
Not enough.
Here's Zulica from the 3-line. Oh, Aratz is there. Great catch. Flips it back.
Well, it's a long run.
Rebote forehand save by Zulica. Here's Aratz. Costado 2-all will score. A well-played first point to start things off here in the second set. Goes to Aratz of the Fireballs.
When we talk about the defense with Aratz, that's the first thing that comes to mind, and that was the key in that point. Beautiful catch along the side wall. This was a little bit later on. He flipped the backhand. Zulica thought about making the long run. He just got to it.
He saw him drop his head like, maybe I'm not going to get
like,
this. It's like, but I'm going to go for it.
He committed, but all he had to do was throw something, and the 2-all scored.
Here's the backhand by Zulica. Wall-to-wall rebote. Saved. It's a 2-all. Zulica makes the catch. Karam is
See
out.
where that lands. Oh, wants another look.
And it's been challenged.
All right.
Official review.
So, how about that, Stu? We haven't seen a whole lot of challenges this year, and we had one to close out the day yesterday, and then one early on today in our first match. So that was Karam thrown by Zulica, was ruled out by the judges, and that would have been a clean winner. So if the ball is ruled in upon replay review, then that point will go to Zulica. So we'll take a look here at the replay when we have it.
There is a screen there. You can see the see
the players going. They can't come off the court, so they want to, look, everyone wants to look. And it's funny, to our right here, the gathering of players around the screen, too. We're waiting. Everyone's looking at their respective screens, and we'll see. Ooh, that's good. I don't know.
So
yeah, that's going to be
so
really.
Remember that it cannot touch.
Well, we're going to get a zoom here.
Can't touch any part of the line.
And
has to be touch all black.
Man, oh man! I mean, this is one of the closest calls we had. You see a little bit of movement there as the ball crosses. It looks like it hits on the line, but this is one of those cases where I think maybe whatever was called on the court, it may be difficult to overturn it. Oh, let's see if we get a different, because from the back view, it's a lot of focus back there, but I don't know if we have a look that close to the front wall from the front camera. So this may be...
That's how well thrown.
This may be the best look that we have coming in here from the back.
And again, we're looking to see if it touches any red whatsoever. And
it's, you know, similar to other leagues where it has to be, you know, clear and obvious, indisputable, whatever term you want to use. It has to be clear in the replay that that ball lands in... They're fully inside the court as well. So this is one of the longer reviews we had, and I'll say it, I think this is probably one of the closest reviews that we've had as well. But we'll see what the call is by the chief judge. He's coming over there. You see him in the screen. Said the call stands is called. That ball is out. That was the call by the judges, so that will be 2 points for Aratz and his serve. And the Chargers now lost their challenge for the rest of the game day.
What a catch by Aratz up the wall at the 12 line. Robote, that rebound off the back wall. Swung caught by Aratz. Aratz fakes the 2-wall, puts it inside to score. 3 points for Aratz. He serves. Here's the backhand by, ooh, that's powerfully thrown by Zulica. This Robote kicks out to the 6th line. Aratz is there. That ball tipped. That was a bullet coming to the inside. Zulica is on the board with a point. He serves.
Yeah, Zulica had to have that one.
Well, if he can throw harder, I haven't seen him do it. I mean,
we're used to seeing Zulica throw these forehands, and that one
got
even
such
had a
power on
different.
both
That one
sides.
even had a little different.
A little zip, yeah. Fault over serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. And with Zulica too, he's got some players either have a preference for or dominance on one side or the other. Zulica's got power on both sides, power and accuracy on both sides. Here's backhand by Aratz. Robote left side. Aratz makes the catch.
Oh, it just clipped.
Costalo 2-all opens and scores. Well done by Zulica. He has 2 points and the serve for the Chargers.
When we say clip, it just catches a piece of the side wall before the front wall. If that does catch front wall, it stays inside and it scores, but feeds Zulica on the costado and can't give him that good of a look. Makes it just a 1-point deficit now. Back-to-back points.
Beautiful catch by Aratz deep in the corner. Zulica at the side wall. Wall to wall from the left side. Aratz in the 7 line.
Oh, tough catch.
Here's Aratz from the 9 to the inside. Robote, the rebound from the back wall, played on the forehand of Zulica. Robote forehand. Oh, that took off and hit the overhead screen, which is out of play. That will give Aratz his 4th point. And the serve for the Fireballs.
Oh, I just don't remember seeing Zulica have this much trouble with the overhead screen in quite a while. And 3 points now he's given away.
You know,
and
maybe his first or second season, but again, you need power with control. Powerful backhand by Zulica. Robote 2-all, light touch.
Oh, he got it.
2 bounces ruled before the catch was made. 5 points for Aratz. Possible set, possible match point.
Yeah, I got a soft touch on it, so I got the second bounce just before Zulica got in there to make the play.
So Aratz here, possible straight set victory here. Fault over serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Here's Zulica on the backhand to the inside. Out of the corner, down low. Excellent save. Great catch. Costado 2-all. Lands in perfectly to score. Beautifully executed by Zulica. Zulica has 3 points. Aratz still with 5. Impossible match. Zulica has a serve.
And always dangerous still. I mean, it's the 2-point lead. Zulica really hasn't got going yet. And if he starts throwing this shot with confidence, I mean, there's no chance for anybody to get out to it. So now he sees one go in. Probably his best one of the day. See how Aratz responds. Love to close it out right here.
Here's the backhand by Aratz. It passes. To the other corner, high on the bounce. Rebote save on the forehand of Zulica. Aratz makes the catch. Costado 2-all opens the outside. Zulica gets there. Forehand. Karam, big bounce. Lands in and scores. Well done. 4 points for Zulica of the Chargers. He serves.
I mean, really, that match should have been over. Aratz had Zulica.
But this is...
Take a look at this sequence again. Aratz runs around this ball to take it on the Costado. He must have missed this throw because he catches not enough sidewall first. Zulica just able to get out there, and then he returns a high bounce. Karam, look at Aratz, a little bit fooled, as was I back here. I'll admit it, and then it drops in and it scores. Man, oh man.
There's a backhand by Aratz. Rebote forehand, high and hard to the front wall. Rebote coming out, Rebote left side. This one caught by Zulica. Costado 2-all again landing in and scoring. We're at 5-5. This is set point for Zulica, which would take us to a third and decisive set. Possible match point for Aratz. Zulica serves. Quite a comeback for Zulica.
Well,
Talk about maintaining his composure.
I mean, if he throws a good 2-wall, you're not going to get to it. So, I mean, that's always the danger when you got a couple-point lead against Zulica. He can get back into the match in a hurry, and well, you're seeing it live.
Here's the backhand by Aratz. Rebote forehand. High and hard to the front wall. Aratz is there.
Oh.
Rebote again. Forehand. Zulica's going to make the catch on the right side from the 8-line. Mid-wall placement. Scooped is tipped. That is a point for Zulica. We will put 2 minutes on the board, come back and play a third and final set to decide our first match.
What a comeback there. Looked like Aratz had this match. Zulica comes storming back, takes set 2, 6-5. In our first match, we're going to a third set. Go look here. 2-wall. That one, you see, just got the second bounce before Zulica made the play. I believe that brought it to 4-1 at that point. Then there's a 2-wall. It's the first one, lands in. I mean, this was probably the best opportunity for Aratz. I mean, look at how far to the inside Zulica is. I mean, he just needs to catch the sidewall probably a little closer to the 2-line even. I mean, he didn't need much more. And then this shot by Zulica, it's just incredible. I mean, to throw it by itself is one thing, but you don't have a lot of space there on the outside. That 2-wall, even better than the one before. Then at 5-5. Zulica gets that critical point. We're headed to a third set. Yeah, it's no surprise Aratz is ready to get this third set started. He is out there on the court. You see Zulica just taking his breath, some water back here in the player's cage. Boy, that just got away from Aratz very quickly. I mean, full control of the match, great opportunity. And that shows you, especially at this level, it's just one missed throw that can change the entire complexion of a match here. Potentially a game day with the way that that throw could have ended the set and won Aratz the match. Third set coming up here.
We're ready to begin our third and final set. Aratz will have the serve for the Fireballs. First Player to reach 6 points wins the match. Aratz serves. Our third set is now underway. Here's the backhand by Zulica. Powerful backhand, wall to wall from the left side. Rebote, 2-all, is out. First point for Aratz of the Fireballs. He serves.
That was a surprising shot attempt by Zulica. I mean, he's kind of digging it out. He was back there at the 10 line trying to go for a 2-wall. Sailed wide there.
Powerful, powerful backhand by Zulica. Rebote's at the 6 line, played off the forehand. Aratz low and hard. What a scoop by Aratz on the left side. That ball comes back to the sidewall and scores. Well thrown. We're tied up 1-1. Zulica serves.
Just a bullet coming back there in the corner, and on top of it, the rebote comes back, shooting low right along the sidewall as Aratz tries to make that play. Absolutely perfect there for Zulica to tie it up.
Ball over serve. Second serve must be good. The good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. What a catch by Aratz off a beautiful serve by Zulica. Rebote forehand. Rebote forehand by Aratz. Zulica switches from left to right, makes the catch, sends it right up the middle. Aratz, great read, even better catch. He passes from the backhand. Aratz sets, backhand from the 9 line. Rebote forehand. Aratz takes it in the air, backhand to the inside. Rebote forehand. Aratz makes the catch, winds up, 2-all. Zulica stops it, has it on the forehand, powerful right side. What a catch by Aratz. Rebote 2-all.
They're going to call it out.
He's out.
The Chargers don't have a challenge.
2 points for Aratz. Fireballs, he serves.
That one a little bit closer than the one before, but again, off the rebote, Aratz just not looking for it that time. He had the space and just pushed it a little bit wide.
There's the backhand by Zulica. Rebote forehand. Aratz is there. Backhand 2-wall. This scoop is missed on the forehand of Zulica. 3 points for Aratz. He has the serve.
We'll see what Aratz can do now with the lead here late in the set. Let that lead slip away in set number 2, was in full control. Similar here now, 3-1.
Talked about this yesterday. You gotta, especially at this level, you really need to get whatever distraction you may have completely out of your head and just focus on the ball, play the point. Ball over serve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Here's a backhand by Zulica. That clears the overhead screen. Rebote comes out to the 6 line, turned on the forehand of Aratz. Rebote to the inside, well played by Zulica. Aratz with a hop and a great catch. Backhand, passes. Rebote left side, 2-all, lands in. Zulica stops it. Karam with a light touch, scores. 2 points for Zulica of the Chargers. He serves.
Zulica's been on Aratz's 2-all from the start of this match. I mean, he's just not going to let him beat him.
Well, he
with
knows
that particular shot.
I mean, anyone who pays attention to Aratz's game, and there were some people who talked about Aratz moving up to a 1. No problem for him to move up to a 1 with the amount of shots that he throws.
Especially after last season in Division II, his best year ever, 4-1. Some tough competition in that second group as well. So coming out 4-1 and the best record is quite the accomplishment. And now into a third set here with Zulica, still with a 1-point lead.
That serve goes right to the corner. Aratz is there. Robote, forehand by Zulica. Lots of power behind that one. Robote forehand by Aratz. Here's Zulica winding up. Inside right along the wall. Arimaba to score. 3-3. Zulica serves.
Well, you said it, Stu. Right along the side wall. You see Aratz to the outside of Zulica as he makes the throw. It's cutting inside.
I said it in highlight speak, too. Sometimes that happens. Arimaba along the side wall. Sometimes where you hear it, literally you can hear it skipping. Is that a good imitation? You get the point, right?
I'm with you.
Okay.
I can't get over how well you rolled the R. I'm still.
Been doing it a few years.
Yeah, we got to forget and focus. You said that earlier.
Here's a backhand by Aratz. Robote, forehand. Low and hard. This one's scooped up by Aratz. There's the backhand from the 11 line. Robote at the side wall. That kicks up, clears the overhead screen. Aratz makes a save. Zulica takes that tough bounce. Karam will score. That is beautifully executed by Zulica, who now leads with 4 points and the serve.
Beautiful and bold. I mean, that's a particularly tough catch.
I mean, a real tough catch.
Aratz just lays it up high off the front wall. The result is a big bounce off the floor. And Zulica, I mean, he knew what he was getting himself into here, and he committed to it.
One of the best carams we've seen thrown.
And then a carom right after,
I mean, look
too.
how low that went, just above the pad.
So a lot of times, you know, it's hard to control that ball when it's kicking up high, and then to go with a precise shot after that.
Absolutely.
That's incredible. A 3-point run, and he's back in the lead.
Here's the backhand by Aratz. Robote is going to come to the 8 line, turned on the forehand of Zulica. Rosalo 2-all does not open. Stopped by Zulica. Zulica powerfully. Aratz on the left side. Makes the scoop. Zulica takes it in the air. Backhand. Robote forehand. This one stopped in the air by Zulica. He winds up. Rosalo 2-all is out. 4-4 is the score. Aratz has the serve for the Fireballs. We're in our third and final set. First player to 6 points wins the match.
Well, it looked like a pretty good opportunity, just not well executed by Zulica. Sent that one well off the court and out of play. You love the fight by Aratz, hanging in it. His defense has been great. In the Costado, we mentioned how effective it was. Hasn't been quite that effective against Zulica as much as he would like, but still in this match, a couple points left.
It's a powerful forehand by Zulica. 2-all is out. 5 points for Zulica. Possible match point.
Basically, Fireball's back here in the cage telling Aratz just to focus.
Keep going.
Yeah, exactly. Forget what happened. Just focus. Relax and focus.
Here's Aratz from the 12 line to the inside. Robote. Saved by Zulica. Aratz makes the catch. Costalo. Zulica reads it, stops it. Here's the forehand. It's going across and score. Point set and a hard-fought match for Zulica of the Chargers. Taking it in the third set, 6-4.
That is an incredible comeback by Zulica. Down in that second set, he wins 6-5 and then comes right back in set 3. 6-4 to get a point upon the board for his Chargers. Coming up next, we'll move over to doubles 6th division matchup. Gallo and Albarba take on Jed and Cabrera, but this cortada to end it was, well, maybe not a cortada, just a hard forehand again. Here Aratz trying to get that 2-wall.
Yeah, just enough
Zulica's
to
all
pass.
over it.
Yep.
Look at how hard this one's coming in, and yep, stays inside and scores for the win.
As soon as that highlight ball leaves the cesta, you can't blink because every second is packed with action. Keep up with the world's fastest ball sport all game day long with bets on the matches, the sets, and each individual point. Find your favorite team or player and get in on the action with DraftKings, the official sports betting partner of the World Jai-Alai League. The crown is yours.
Take a look at that game day score, reflecting that win by the Chargers. Zulica coming back and winning in 3 sets. Chargers have only played 2 game days, and they're up at the top of the league here, a chance to add to it after finishing as the champions last year. Big part of that, number 54, Zulica. He's back as the captain. And what a win to start off the game day for his team. Zulica down late in that second set. You got that Costado 2-wall working. How much of a difference maker is it when you have the confidence to throw it like that?
Well, everything. It turns the game over. I started gaining confidence, and the shots were accurate, so I was able to go to the third set, and I got the victory.
Awesome, Zulica. Great performance. We'll see how the rest of the game day goes. Thank you.
Thank you.
And right into this 6th division doubles match, we're going to see Gallo and El Barba take on Jedden and Cabrera. 5 and 6 division players paired up in 6 division doubles here. This matchup, the Chargers, Gallo and El Barba will have the serve. 1-0 for Gallo and El Barba to begin this year. They had an impressive win. That was over what was that? Bueno and Rock, I
Always got to
believe.
say that it's always fun when Barba's on the court. But he did refuse to give me an autograph when I walked in today at the bottom of the stairs. True
See,
story.
There's the serve. We begin our second match. Rebote forehand by Gallo. Plays it up the middle. Pass Jedden. Here's Cabrera. El Barba calls for Gallo to get in there. He saves the rebote. Picked up again by Cabrera. Backhand. Floated up. El Barba reaches in, makes a nice catch. El Barba back there at the 12 line. This one, little kick off the sidewall. Jedden gets involved. He cuts it off. Low runner on the wall. Gallo picks it. Backhand 2-wall. Scoop made by Jedden. Jedden fires it high to the inside. El Barba waits on it and makes the catch. Outside placement. Cabrera all over it. Backhand from the outside, kicking off the sidewall. El Barba now waiting. Forehand. High to the inside. Picked up. Here's Cabrera. Well, Barba puts it along the wall. Cabrera, backhand 2-wall. It opens. Gallo got there. Couldn't control it. Fireball's on the board here. First point of our second match.
That's a well-played first point. Barba making some consistent catches in the back.
Tough catch there by El Barba. Backhand caught the corner. Jedden picks it up. All missed in the backcourt. 2 quick points for the Fireballs, Jedden and Cabrera.
Communication between Jedden and Cabrera is spot on. Fault, miss serve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line.
Second serve is good. Forehand over the top. Jedden looking to get back in there. Nice stop on the left side. Right in the corner. Rebote missed. 3 points for Jedden and Cabrera.
Yeah, Barba gave Gallo notice, but that ball did not come out with much.
And on the wall, too. Hard serve, El Barba picks it before it crosses. Backhand 2-wall. Stopped by Jed, and Jed returns it. High and hard, backing up. El Barba, great control. Forehand delivered along the sidewall, picked up by Cabrera. Backhand. Dropping again between the Chargers. Gallo lays it up.
Oh,
Tough pick up by Cabrera. High, hard backhand. Past El Barba. Rebote laid up high off the front wall. Jedden thought about it. Lets it pass to the backcourt. Here's Cabrera. Low runner. Gallo reaching in to cut it off. Nice catch. Hard backhand to a scoop by Cabrera. Gallo again. Back there at the 10 line. Puts it inside. Jed now. High and hard. Rebote coming out a long way. Gallo backpedaling. Fires it from the 4 line. Drop shot off the Rebote. Scores. It's the Chargers on the board. First point.
See Gallo here, seeing the Rebote, seeing Jedden going to the outside. Cabrera was in the back, staying in the back. Just drops it inside.
Good stop there by Cabrera. Hard backhand. That's past El Barba. Rebote. Rebote forehand. Cabrera up at the 10 line. Low runner inside. Oh, that stayed inside. Rebote not going to make it. 4 points for Jedden and Cabrera.
Again, when that ball's coming off the back wall, that Rebote, that rebound off the back wall is going to set the pace. Has to come into this, has to be thrown in one fluid motion. When it's not coming off with much velocity, it's hard to get it up to the front wall from that particular location.
Tough pickup by El Barba. Plays it along the sidewall. Cabrera. Hard backhand of his own. Picked off by Gallo. Catch by Cabrera. Back there at the 12 line. Puts it inside. Here's El Barba now. Softer touch. Jed looking for it. Cuts it off at the 9. Forehand. High to the inside. El Barba steps around it. Forehand. Cut off again. Here's Jed. El Barba. Late notice. Gallo just does lay it up. Jedden attacking. He's got it on the forehand. Running drop shot. Dropped in to score. 5 points and a possible set point for Jedden and Cabrera.
I don't know that he's got a favorite shot, but I would guess that says that the running drop shot. The running drop shot. Why do we call it running? 1, 2. See, it's not holding. It's not holding. He gets it off in time, and it's underhanded as well. Well, underhanded has 2 meanings there, but suffice to say it worked.
Hard serve. Oh, Gallo steps in, cuts it off. Nice backhand. This comes shooting off the back wall, and Jed makes a save. Nice play. El Barba waits on it back at the 11 line. Puts it inside. Tough catch low by Cabrera. Gallo backed up to the 9. Hard throw along the wall. Cabrera comes down with the ball. Cabrera backhand 2-wall. Too low. Still possible set point for the Fireballs. That's 2 points now for Gallo and El Barba.
I have little 3x5 cards for all of the players back here for the backhand 2-wall.
You're going to need an 8x12.
They get it to merit. Now, if I'm not mistaken, his last game day, it worked the first time. But after
he did
that,
score on one in the first
he scored on one, and after that,
well, even today, the first he did throw one.
Maybe
in
just
his
need to get out of his system. It's all right.
It's been a while, and objectively, it has been a while since we've seen a clean winner too. You know.
See El Barba tying his cesta here in the back.
El Barba takes it right off the sidewall, high off the front, back to Cabrera. El Barba ducks. Gallo missed the rebote. Point and set. Jedden and Cabrera win it 6-2. 2 minutes. Go back and play set 2.
So Jedden and Cabrera playing really well. Cabrera solid on the catching, so-so on the backhand 2-wall. Jedden, though, Jedden making some really good catches up there in the front. Good drop shot to score. Once again, you're watching Battle Court live from the Magic City Jai-Alai Fronton in Miami, Florida. Currently in our second of 6 scheduled matches on the game day. Here's some replays from that first set. Robote's save, drop shot by Gallo. That scores. Well done.
Yeah, that was
really
beautiful.
Well done. Yeah.
Right.
And here's Jedden. Look at him attack. Makes a great catch. And then
look at that ball.
well, Gallo was almost, he's between the 7 and 8 line. And Jedden does throw that, kidding aside as far as those steps. He throws it as well as anybody. Jedden was spot on in that match, in that set.
Beautiful catch there, up the wall. And down with the ball. The fireballs, Jedden and Cabrera, last season's second best record in Division 6 doubles at 7-3. El Barba and Gallo, they finished the third best record at 5-5, but they swapped courts this year. They moved Gallo up to the front, El Barba into the back, and we'll see how that works out over the course of the entire season. I mean, so far 1-0, and they beat, Buenawood Rock, and they were the best team last year in this division. So, their one match looked good. This first set looks a little bit different than we saw last time out.
Here we are in the ESPN3 DraftKings Players Cage. See Gallo getting feedback from Ubia. We'll be singing a little bit. El Barba's got the mitts on. It's always a good sign. I'll tell you, if anybody's looking for great AC, the air conditioning in this building, unmatched.
We can get you a name if you need it here, folks.
Unmatched. Second set, ready to begin.
Nice little touch there. The both Cintas, Chargers purple for Gallo and El Barba. And you haven't seen that before. I saw Gallo's and El Barba too.
You hadn't noticed that custom Cintas were made for each of the teams in the color of their jersey? Andrew, nothing gets by you. That got by you? We're in the 3rd week of the season. All right, we'll have a talk afterwards.
All right. Second set. There's the ball. Give it. We begin with an overserve. Second one coming up. Second serve cut off. Arta to the inside, dropping in and scoring.
That's well done.
Quick start. It's a point for Jedden and Cabrera to begin set 2.
Jedden makes a great catch, drops it inside beautifully. Very well done by Jedden.
El Barba backhand to the inside, picked up by Cabrera. Hard throw, caught and dropped. 2 in a row. Jedden and Cabrera serve.
Tough to catch that ball when it's down below your waist. You want to move up to the ball. Always be catching it at or above your waist, both on the left and right side.
Alt over serve. First fault, second serve coming up. Second serve is good. Costado to the outside, missed by Jedden. In at the feet, that's a point for Gallo and El Barba. They're on the board here in set 2.
I believe Jedden felt that he had to go for that. Actually had a good play on it. Cabrera did not call him off, though he was moving outside.
Hard serve, picked off the sidewall. There's a backhand. Coming to this forehand of El Barba, missed again. That's 3 points. Jedden and Cabrera serve.
El Barba with some uncharacteristic misses. Hadn't seen the last couple game days.
And all right side in particular. Hard serve, El Barba's got that one. Nice play, backhand up the middle. Cabrera gets there. Ooh, he kicks up in the overhead screen, though. That's out of play. Second point for the Chargers.
Trying to get the ball back. Hits high and hard on the front wall. Clicked up in the overhead screen.
Cabrera backhand along the sidewall. El Barba reaching in. Nice play. Floats it up. Right back to Cabrera. Low runner inside. That's tipped. 4-2 lead. Fireball serve.
Don't know that that would have been an easier catch for El Barba. May have wanted to call him off. Barba seemed to be moving to the inside, but down pretty low for Gallo to really do anything with that.
Here's El Barba, high hard backhand again. Cabrera reaching back behind him, nice play. Gallo now on the forehand, outside placement attempt, not outside enough. Here's Jedden, low and hard, Cortada dropping. Ooh, it's picked up before the second bounce. Here's Gallo, back inside for Cabrera. He goes deep. Barba from the 12 line, back inside. Here's Cabrera, low runner. Now reaching down low, makes the catch, hard backhand again. This comes shooting off the back wall. Makes a save. Back to El Barba. A missed ball. 5 points, possible set, and a possible match point for Jedden and Cabrera.
Looked like Gallo was turning things up there in the front court. A little bit faster pace of play.
Gallo picks it. Oh, right into the drop shot. And it's perfectly thrown. 2 bounces and a third point to keep the match going. This was a good one.
I think we'll get a. That's a beautiful catch by Gallo. Drop shot. Jedden is fast. He takes off. And there's the second bounce in front of the 4 line. That's a really well thrown drop shot.
Jen's got the serve, drop shot. Gallo, is he going to get there? He does. Drop shot return. Will score. 4 points for the Chargers.
Yeah, I got it. You know Jedden's pissed.
Yeah, he just, that one got away from him. And
you just know Jedden's pissed.
Look at Gallo here, so well thrown again. Beautiful control, kicking off.
Look where it's taking the second bounce.
Yep.
Where do you want a drop shot to take a second bounce? In front of the 4 line? That bounced the second time in front of 3.
What a pick right on the sidewall. Backhand passes. Gallo, Rabote, forehand, got the corner. Cabrera's got it. Low runner to the inside, backing up. El Barba scooped it up. Jed now reaching in, cuts it off in the middle of the court. Big backhand. Gallo on the Rabote. It's cutting inside.
Oh.
It comes up short. Point, set, and match. Jed and Cabrera in straight sets win it. 6-2, 6-4.
Yeah, that looked like that was going to be that forehand carom Rabote. Didn't work.
Fireballs tie up the game day with that doubles win, courtesy of Jedden and Cabrera. They improved to 1-1 on the season. Gallo and El Barba dropped to 1-1 with that loss. We'll move over to second division doubles. Iturbide and Ubia take on Lalu and Aratz in just 2 minutes. Game day score reflecting that win by Jedden and Cabrera of the Fireballs. One of the better teams for the Fireballs in terms of win-loss record last season. They return looking pretty solid. Their second performance of the year. We will hear from that winning team here in just a few moments. See the practice going on right now for that second division doubles. Iturbide and Ubia take on Lalu and Aratz. Great start for Gallo and El Barba. They ran at Jednan Cabrera today. Too much in that 6 division doubles. They come away with the win, and they're ready to go in the DraftKings Players Gauge. Congratulations, Jednan Cabrera. First win the Winter 25 season. Last year you played this team, but the roles were reversed with Gallo there in the back and El Barba in the front. What was, if any, changes to the game plan coming into this matchup?
Like you just said, Andrew, they changed their position, so we felt like we can be able to put El Barba in a defensive position and put Gallo in a position to be defensive, and we could be able to take advantage of that. Got one of the best backs quarters on the team, and he kept them in defensive position and gave us the 2-set win.
Awesome, guys. Great start. And tied up the game day. See what happens up next. Thank you.
I'm about to say, let's go Fireballs.
Second division doubles, Iturbide and Ubia ready to take on Lalu and Aratz.
Ladies and gentlemen, ready to begin our next match. Iturbide has the serve for the Chargers.
Lalu and Aratz so far 0-2 this regular season. Iturbide and Ubia, it's been a great start for them. Replacing Benny in the back, this team started off 2-0. See if they can make it 3 in a row.
Iturbide serves. We begin. Aratz on the backhand to the inside. Ubia from the 10 line. Lalu from the 8 line to the inside. Here's Ubia from the 12. Aratz lets it pass, goes for the forehand rebote. Iturbide cuts it off. Costado to the inside, caught beautifully by Aratz. Iturbide's there. Splitter, scoop by Aratz. Aratz, Costado. Point for the Chargers.
Yeah, that was sailing out either way. But another throw, just getting away from Aratz here to start off this match. Got to go for that high clipper and hooked a little too much.
Ubia from the 10 line on the backhand to the inside. Caught by Lalu. Powerful backhand by Lalu. Rebote. Forehand by Iturbide. Lalu. Bote Correlo on the forehand. Powerful throw. Caught by Ubia at the 12. Powerful backhand by Ubia. Aratz is there. To the inside. This one's dropping. That hits the overhead screen. Is that a play? 1-1. Lalu serves.
So far, Ubia has been probably the biggest surprise of the season for this Chargers team. I mean, filling in for Benny, his catch rate is close to 97%. Just solid, top 15 in the roster.
Year after year after year, he's just gotten better and better.
Fault. Under serve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the forehand 7 line.
And that's the thing with Ubia. It's always been about the catching. I mean, you love everything else. He's got great power, and he can take over a match at any time. But if he starts to make that catch more consistently with all the other traits, it's going to be a real force, particularly on this court.
Low runner to the inside. Scooped up by Aratz at the 13 line. Iturbide. Powerful backhand to the inside. Aratz is there. Ball tipped at the sidewall. 2 points for Lalu and Aratz. Lalu serves.
And this is one team for the Fireballs that really needs to get going. I mean, so far 0-2, and you look at, I mean, you got your number 1 and your number 3 ranked player. It's hard to get much better in this second division. So this team at the Fireballs, want to go on a run. This team is going to have to turn it around. Lalu just getting better and better with each time out there. We've seen great stuff. Nice rebote. And Aratz back behind him. Best support you can get.
Powerful, powerful backhand by Ubia. Ubia on the catch. Backhand. Low and hard and caught by Lalu. That's a beautiful catch at the 9 line. Rebote to the inside. Forehand rebote. Floater. Caught in the air by Lalu. Ubia from the 13 line. Backhand to the inside, and Aratz is there. Iturbide. Backhand low and hard. Aratz now from the 10 line to the inside. What a catch by Aratz behind the 13 line. Ubia from the backcourt. Low runner to the inside, scooped up by Aratz, the 13 line. Beautiful catch again by Aratz. Back to the inside. Iturbide at the side wall. Lalu on the rebote, makes a save, puts it inside. Ubia is there. Beautiful catch by Aratz. Oh man, what a catch by Ubia off the wall. Back hard to the inside, and Aratz is there. That one's tipped in the corner. Tough play. 3 points for Lalu and Aratz. Lalu serves.
Look, that's a tricky one for the backcourt because it's dropping right into the Chua, but it's also along the back wall, or the side wall.
Yeah, I mean, fortunately, Ubia didn't turn around. That's the most important thing.
The
Ace.
My, oh my.
4 points for Lalu. And Aratz? Lalu serves. We talked about this with Kubala, didn't we? The sneaky power that Lalu, you don't necessarily see it coming in his form, but once it leaves its cesta, it's just got this extra zip on it, both on the forehand and the backhand. Lalu in his first season here. Powerful serve by Lalu, caught and returned by Ubia. Aratz in the corner, beautifully, comes out on the left side. Aratz, backhand from the 13 line. That ball is tipped. 5 points for Lalu and Aratz, possible set point.
Technically, it's just been a perfect set by the Fireballs. I mean, they're not really throwing a lot of shots, but their placement has been perfect, forcing difficult catches by the Chargers, who, if anything, they tend to start off a little bit slower, too. So if you got to get them, you need to get this first set.
Ball juggled off the serve, point and set for Lalu and Aratz, winning the first set 6-1. 2 minutes go up on the board. We'll come out and play our second set.
Got away from him fast, 6-1. The final result, the Fireballs, in one of those toss-up matches. I mean, competitive season this year, a couple changes in the draft, a lot of new teams, and we really don't know how any of these matches are going to go compared to some other years. I mean, this one.
And again, that adjustment period to the court that we're seeing Lalu and Urrutia make, it's a transition for anyone to make who comes from traditional Jai-Alai. Lalu's done it pretty well. Aratz, of course, with all the experience, one of our second youngest player on the roster, but still with all the experience in the world here at Magic City. And something else about these Fireballs, they're always smiling. Have you noticed that?
It's a happy team.
It is a happy team.
Very happy team.
I mean, it's consistently a happy, positive team.
A lot of young players. I remember being young once. It was nice too. You had a nice view of the world.
I remember when you were young, Andrew.
Yeah.
I do. I remember when you rolled in here wide-eyed and said, "You sure you want to do this for a living?" You said, "Yes, sir." I was like, "All right, kid. This is Jai-Alai." 42 seconds to go before we begin our next match.
And both teams are ready to go. A rare instance where
they're waiting for the clock to...
Yeah, you see that clock, and as the ref's looking back there, we got about 30 seconds, so we'll wait for that to run out before we begin set number 2 here. The best we've seen, though, from Lalu and Aratz. I mean, he starts in the backcourt. After the championship loss for the Renegades, took some time off. Aratz is getting back into it. He's been practicing a ton with his Fireballs teammates. And after those first couple days, I think he kicked some rust off, and he's ready to go here. You saw what he did in singles. That was a tough match and played great. Didn't come away with a win, and he responded here in doubles. Set 2, ready to begin.
Today serves, and set 2 has begun. Here's the backhand by Aratz, powerfully to the corner, and Ubia is there. Aratz on the backhand from the 10 line. Aratz now from the 12, back to the inside. Ubia takes it in the air at the 13. Iturbide, powerful backhand. Caught in the air by Aratz. Aratz will keep it on the left side. Backhand to the inside. Caught in the air by Iturbide. Rebote forehand by Lalu. Passes to the backcourt, and Ubia's there. Low runner to the inside. That kicks up. Aratz, beautiful catch. Ubia rifles this one. Rebote played on the forehand of Lalu. Aratz comes out to make the Rebote save. He keeps it inside. Here's Ubia at the sidewall. Powerful backhand. This one caught by Aratz. Iturbide. Backhand to the inside. Aratz is there. Aratz again. Ubi on the backhand from the 11 line. Wall to wall from the left side. Rebote coming out. Rebote forehand by Lalu to the inside. Costado to wall opens and scores. Beautifully executed by Iturbide. Iturbide and Ubia are first up on the board here in our second set for the Chargers. Iturbide serves.
Yeah, it looked like Lalu was a little bit confused on the way that two-wall opened up. He hasn't played against Iturbide, I don't think, this season, and he gets a lot of cut on this two-wall. See how he hesitates a little bit, and then he tries to speed up again, recognizing that that was a little wider than he anticipated. It'll come with experience, reps on the court, and also playing against some of these same opponents all the time. They'll get used to that.
Iturbide comes cross-court very quickly and made that catch. Rebote save. Iturbide attacking, knocks it down at the 4 line. 1-1, Lalu serves.
Yeah, we always say you never want to attack a floater, and he really attacked this one. I mean, coming in up high over his head on the left side, and
that's just you see he moves into his throwing motion before he makes the catch. You need to catch it, stop it. You just stop that ball once you make the catch.
A lot of times that catch is easier on the right side too. We saw Zulica kind of trap it, and that's how you have to bring it in without juggling it.
Here's the backhand by Ubia. Rebote coming out. Rebote left side to the inside. Hard play. Fine catch by Aratz. Iturbide from the 9 line. Backhand to the inside. To the corner, and Aratz is there. That's a beautiful catch. Here's Ubia. Equally good catch at the 13. Aratz deep in the backcourt. Backhand to Ubia. Ubia back. Oh, low runner. Wow.
Yeah, that hit something.
Cortada hits the pad, and the pad is bad. That's a second point for Lalu and Aratz. Lalu serves. Did we see
one of the bolts?
Did we see 2 Magic City bounces back to back? There were 2
Thought it hit
wonky.
the bolt.
It hit something. That was the first one was wonky. The second one slightly less wonky.
It very well could have been.
Powerful serve by Lalu. Good catch by Ubia. Real powerful backhand. Rebote coming out. Aratz advances, takes it in the air at the 11 line. Big backhand. Rebote coming out to Iturbide. Iturbide from the forehand. Rebote for Lalu from the left side to the inside. Big bounce. Stopped by Ubia. Backhand 2-all. Aratz calls for it, makes the catch. This one caught in the air by Iturbide. Inside placement, stopped by Aratz. Rebote coming out. Rebote, split placement, read by Aratz, stopped by Aratz. 2-all by Aratz, lands in. Is scooped by Iturbide. The forehand escapes to the pad. My, oh my, aggressive play by all 4 players. 3 points for Lalu and Aratz. Lalu serves.
It's been more about the unforced errors for the Chargers in this match. I mean, another one, Iturbide catches it on the outside and throws it into the above the judge's cage. Rare to see that, but that is out of play.
Lalu calls for the Rebote. Forehand to the inside. Iturbide is there. Powerful backhand. Rebote coming out again. Rebote outside placement, lands outside of play. 2 points for Iturbide and Ubia. Iturbide has to serve for the Chargers.
Boy,
good idea,
really
though.
Went for it. You love the idea. It's just
no one was out there.
In this match, there's been a lot of unforced errors by the opponents, and And similar to Zulica, you don't want to ever give Iturbide a free point because he can get it going in a hurry.
Here's a backhand by Aratz. Iturbide steps in at the 9 line. Aratz again, backhand to the inside. Ubia from the 11 line. Beautiful catch by Aratz at the back wall. Big backhand stopped by Ubia at the 12 line. Robote left side to the inside with kick. Beautiful catch by Aratz at the side wall. Big backhand comes out to the Robote. Robote forehand by Iturbide, caught by Aratz. Iturbide from the 9 line. Aratz is there. Lalu calls for the Robote. Gustavo Robote to the inside at the side wall. Ubia makes the catch. Lalu has this in the air. Karam opens and scores. 4 points for Lalu and Aratz. Lalu serves.
So I'd say he's looking more comfortable.
I mean, very comfortable, but you got to go back to the throw before the backhand 2-all. There seems to be a direct correlation between the number of misses from Ubia and the number of backhand 2-alls. Gets a little undisciplined and just fed the fireballs and then the ace.
The ace scores. That is 5 points. Possible match point for Lalu and Aratz.
That's his second ace in this match?
Second ace, absolutely right. Yeah, but boy, Chargers seem completely off in this one, though.
Here's a backhand by Ubia, powerfully thrown. Aratz with a beautiful catch, the 13 line. There's the backhand. Ubia on the forehand. Big right side. Robote, left side Robote by Lalu. At the side wall, Ubia. Tough grab at the 11 line off the side wall. Lalu again, powerful backhand to the corner, out to the Robote. Robote missed. Point. Set and match in straight sets for the Fireballs. Lalu and Aratz winning at 6-1, 6-2.
That's exactly what the Fireballs were hoping for from this Lalu and Aratz team. 6-1, 6-2 over Iturbide and Ubia. That's quite the statement and could be the match that turns their season around. Fireballs now take the lead on the game day. Coming up next, Ron against Arta, 4th Division singles.
All right, boys, who we betting on?
However you bet, whoever you are, the sportsbook for every kind of player. Hard Rock Bet. Roll with us.
2-1 lead on the game day now for the Fireballs. After that win by Lalu and Aratz. Got Ron and Arta coming out next. Should be a fun one. Two crafty shot makers going at it in singles. Aratz had a tough singles match, went the distance, but he comes out on the winning end of his second match of the day. We're going to hear from him. Lalu and Aratz, both congratulations on your first win as a season together as a doubles pairing. How does it feel to get that first win under your belt together, Aratz?
Yeah, I think that we have to play some matches to get more confidence, a couple of us, but I think that we will compenetrate good. We are doing a good relationship, so I think that we go up slowly, and we are happy, so let's continue.
Awesome, guys. Keep on building. Congratulations on that performance, and good luck the rest of the way today.
Yeah, thank you.
Ron and Arta go at it in singles up next to this 4th Division matchup. Two players that utilize the costado a lot, so should be explosive and pretty fun here. Number 46, Arta, number 12, Ron. Ready to go at it here in our 4th match of the game day.
Like you said, both crafty and a little sneaky. In fact, they were just smiling at each other about that.
Arta this season 0-1 in singles. Ron 1-0. Arta will have the serve here to begin match 4. There's a serve by Arta. We begin our next match. Robote dropped to the inside. Ron picks it up. 2-all. That's out. Arta gets the first point.
Ron trying to kill it. First chance he had. Moved up on the ball. Landed about 6 inches wide.
Ron from deep in the backcourt puts it inside. It's tipped along the side wall. Quick point. Ties it up. 1-1.
Closer the ball is to the side wall, whether it's coming off the front wall or back wall, the more difficult it is to catch.
Arta, nice catch, backhand from the 11 line, passing Ron, looking for that Robote, makes a nice save. Catch on the left side of Arta, comes out a little bit lower, Ron gets there, backhand from the 8, low and hard, scoop. Here's Arta into the 2, oh, the drop shot rather, and it scores. Well thrown just above the pad. Get him 2 points.
You said sneaky. That was sneaky. Did you see that coming?
Mm-hmm. I certainly didn't.
Neither did Ron.
It's a tough combo here, and then right into that drop shot.
See, Ron took a step, and then, yeah, no, it was really well thrown by Arta.
Arta steps up again. There's a 2-wall. My, oh my, that's thrown to score. What a shot. 3-1 lead.
Arta threw that beautifully.
Look at where this opens.
I know, this is really well done. Arta played a good part of his career as a front quarter.
Ron opens up with the left side, backhand right on the wall, dropping in the corner. Arta just lays it up. Ron advancing on it. Costado. Hard to the inside. Tough scoop. Arta makes it again. Inside placement. Ron gets back in there. Nice catch. Hard backhand. Trying to pass. Arta steps back. Makes the play. Wall to wall from the left side. Forehand Robote. Well placed it. That's saved on the Robote by Arta. Drop shot. Dropped in to score from the Costado Ron. 2 points. Ron serves.
Ron, I believe, thought that he heard a tip. He may have heard the tip of the cesta touching the side wall, not sure, but then he said, oh my, this point's still going, got back in there. It's like, yeah,
good to, yeah,
unless you
good
hear
shot to finish it off.
Unless you hear a whistle, focus on the ball.
Well placed, better catch by Arta. Strong backhand. Robote coming out. Ron hard to the inside. Ooh, mighty kick. What a scoop. That one kicks off the sidewall. Ron stays with it. Arta takes it in the air. 2-wall. Thrown to score. Make it 4 points. Arta serves.
I'm just going to take a wild guess that Arta's been doing some 2-wall practice out here while we haven't been here. Because he's landing one. He's landing one after another, just beautifully.
Ron from the 11 line, hard backhand that's out of reach. Arta turns look for the Robote and drops it inside. Ron retreats.
Oh,
it's tipped. 5 points possible, set point for Arta.
Not often that Ron misses like that. And yeah, he would be thinking about throwing a shot from way back there.
Oh, Ron just did get there before the second bounce. Back in, out of reach. Rebote, not a lot on it. Arta makes a great save. Ron straight into the costado, inside placement. Long run, and Arta saves it. Ron picks it up high on the right side, fake the carom, put it back inside to score. That keeps it going here. 3 points for Ron.
Ron playing with, I mean, he was really focused in that point. Great catch overhead, fakes the 2-wall, puts it back inside. Arta didn't fall for it, but he wasn't able to get to that backhand.
Rebote forehand over the top, dropping low, scoop, dropped. That's 4 points now for Ron. Tough pickup deep in the backcourt. Arta to the inside, right in the corner. Oh, that's a tough Rebote, and it's up in the overhead screen. Point and set. Arta wins it 6-4, 2 minutes. Come back and play set 2.
So Arta came on early and strong, throwing shot after shot there from the left side. Ron made a pretty good comeback there.
Yeah, good comeback, and just a very difficult Rebote for him that crossed the sidewall late and ended up sending it into the overhead screen, but maybe building some good stuff there towards set number 2.
Here we are in the ESPN3 DraftKings Players Cage. Players taking their breaks back here in between sets and to prepare for matches. We are currently in our 4th of 6 scheduled matches on the game day.
Arta back there with captain of the Chargers, Zulica. Be a big win for him to get his team back tied in the game day. If Arta win one of these next 2 sets, tie things up at 2-2. After this, we will see 4th Division doubles, Iturbide and Gallo against Laulu and Cabrera. Then Zulica and Arta against Arrutia and Ram. That will close things out.
Then back for a doubleheader on Friday, the only doubleheader of the season coming up this Friday.
I'm glad you mentioned that, Stu.
Battle Court at 2:30 p.m. and 7 p.m. Here we see Ron tying into his cesta. Again, player's hand sits on top of the wicker basket. That leather glove is on top of the hand. The only thing holding that hand in there, that long tie called the cinta.
Second set, ready to go here. Ron will serve to Arta. We are ready to begin set 2. Ron serves. There's a serve. Set 2 is underway. Ron goes up for it, makes the catch. Low bullet, stopped by Arta. Long 2-wall. Wow, that's well thrown.
Wow.
Great shot to get this set started. Arta gets the first point.
He's just throwing with so much confidence, and confidence is such a part of Arta's game. He's the first to admit that if he gets in his own head, he sometimes can't maintain focus, but man, is he focused in this match.
Ron handles that serve, big backhand, just out of reach. Arta's got to come back for it. He lays it up high off the front wall. Ron waiting for it at the 8, Costado. Hooked up the middle, Arta, tip ball.
Ball coming right up the middle. Let me take a guess that Arta was thinking about what he was going to throw before he made the catch.
Nice backhand, dropping right in the corner. Ron comes back for it. Sit up. Arta takes it in. Rote shooting out again. Ron from the left side puts it inside. Tough pickup. Arta crashes into the wall, and he gets it off. Ron from the 10 line, right on the wall again. Arta just flicks it up overhead. Ron runs around it. Forehand, straight to the inside. That's scooped by Arta. The 2-wall scores. What a combo. Arta leads 2-1.
Spot on. And difficult to snap it from that particular position there at the side wall. See Ron frequently goes for an outside placement here, goes hard to the inside.
Man, that's well
and look,
placed.
He's
just a great catch.
Yeah, I mean, he's less than 2 feet from that side wall, throws the 2-wall beautifully.
Ron on the backhand, stopped overhead. Here's Arta. Runner to the inside. Robote's coming out. Ron sweeps it off the floor. Arta, Costado, 2-wall, 2 score. Another one. That's 3-1.
Run out of compliments for the Costado 2-wall from Arta.
It's just the same thing. We're seeing it over and over, and if they can't stop it, no reason to stop going to it.
He's just scored beautifully with it. Consistent. I mean, the
Look
confidence.
at where these are hitting. Yeah.
Again, the ability to throw it, knowing when to throw it, and having the confidence to throw it. He's got all 3 today.
Robote forehand, fire to the inside, cut off by Ron. Inside placement, cutting inside. Oh, what a scoop with one hand. Beautifully done. Robote coming out again. Ron nets up in the overhead screen.
Ron trying to get the ball back. Again, when you play it that high to the front wall, the harder you throw it, the potential for it to kick up off the front wall and hit the overhead screen, which is what that one did.
Ron from the left side, there's the backhand. Robote dropping. Arta again just lays it up from the right side. Ron steps back, controls it at the 8 line. That one clipped right to the forehand of Arta. Arta back inside. Ron looking for it. Great read. Nice backhand here. Robote to the outside. Ron, he's got that one. From the outside, hard throw, crossing the wall. It scores. 2 points.
Ron moving well. More importantly, throwing it. Gets out there to make the catch. He's going to cross the side wall there, right there behind the 8 line. See Arta going for it down low. Real tough to make that catch.
A bouncing serve taken in by Arta. There's the backhand. Comes in low and hard. Stopped overhead. Long 2-wall. Dropping and scoring. That's 2 quick points for Ron. He has 3.
With a light touch as well. That's really well thrown by Ron.
Arta opens up with the backhand again. Not a lot on that. Robote. Ron plays it to the inside. Catch by Arta. Inside placement. Oh, Ron's got to play. Inside by Ron. Oh, it's scooped by Arta. What a read. Backhand. Robote coming out a long way. Ron stays up there inside. That'll score. 4-4 is the score. Ron serves.
It may look like all he has to do is reach out like he did there. But that last one, just so close to the side wall. Beautifully done.
Arta from the left side, little bullet. Ron, oh,
What a
what
catch.
a catch on the wall. Backhand, that's out. Rebote, Arta's looking for it. It's a 2-wall. It's in, but Ron stops it. The carom scores. 5 points possible. Set point for Ron.
My, oh my, great catch by Ron, but that throw returns a carom. Powerful backhand here on the replay. 2-all goes to the outside, so does Ron. Great catch. Yeah, that's just beautiful. Really well done. Ron's not the biggest fan of third sets, but he'll take it there.
He's hoping for it now. We'll see.
Absolutely.
Tough catch by Arta. Backhand comes out low. Ron hesitated, now gets out there. He makes a save. Arta with the catch. 2-wall to score. It is 5-5. Arta with a possible match point here. Ron, it's his set point, hoping to take this to a third set.
Easily the best singles match I've seen Arta play.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, another one. I mean, it's been the same throw over and over. Same spot.
Perfect timing. It's just so well done.
Ron opens up with the left side, high and hard. Arta dropped it. We are going to a third set in 2 minutes. Ron wins it 6-5. The comeback there by Ron. What, down 4-1? At least 4-2. Able to come back, win it after this. Almost everybody there in the cage on the fireballs. See Cabrera getting ready for his next match. Walu ready to go. Walu and Cabrera take on Iturbide and Gallo. But Arta's been playing great. I mean, Stu's been saying it all match long. 6 total scores last time out. That include shots. 4 of those were 2-walls here in singles. And I mean, Arta scored at least 4 2-walls in that second set alone. Undoubtedly his best performance, and even with that, still unable to close out Ron in straight sets. Let's take a look at some of these replays here. Rotate to the outside. Look at Ron with time, just does get out there. This got it started. I think this was at 4. Yeah, you see in the background there, 4-1. That brought it to 4-2. Costado 2-wall here with a soft touch. Look at Arta, not going to get out to it. That brought it 4-3. Slowly but surely, creeping back into it. To here, what a great catch by Arta. I mean, he's caught almost everything off the bounce. Struggling in the air, but on the bounce, he's been scooping well today. And then rebote by Ron, too close to the side wall. That tied it at 4. You saw how it ended, 6-5 in Ron's favor, setting up this third set. Big spot for both players in this game day. Fireball's leading 2-1 at the moment. Whoever wins this third set will take this match. Arta serves. We are ready to begin set number 3. Arta serves to Ron. There's a serve. We begin. Ron on the left side. There's the backhand. Rebote. Left side missed by Arta. Ron gets the first point of set number 3.
My guess is that was going to be a 2-all. That ball's got to come into the cesta first.
Arta picks it up at the 11 line. Low bullet just out of reach. Ron turns to look for it. Makes a nice save. Arta attacking. Costado 2-wall to score. My, oh my, another one.
Arta landed it beautifully. Ron, I'm not going to say obviously knew it was coming, but knew it was coming, went for it. Not going to get out there. The way Arta's throwing them, they're opening up so close to the front wall. If you're going to go for it, You got to go for it.
Ron floats it out of reach. Rebote left side, hooked up the middle, and it's tipped. Arta with 2 points. He leads.
Yeah, Arta basically just putting a hand up, apologizing for stepping in front of him. Ron did have a play on the ball. Both players in pretty close proximity to one another.
Ron backed up to the 12. High and hard again. Arta turns look for right away. Rebote laid up. Ron attacking. Gets there on the right side. Fake the carom. Put it back inside. It's caught off the sidewall. Backhand 2-wall to score. Got him there. 3 points for Arta.
Yes, when it's thrown against Ron, I don't have quite such an issue with it. Ron brought the backhand 2-all here in 2019.
Rebote forehand. Passing Ron. Takes him to the outside. Well played Rebote. Tough scoop. Arta's got it again. 2-wall to score.
And that one didn't open it. Ron would have been ready for it had it been like the previous ones that opened closer to the front wall. By opening, meaning hit the floor and cut out to the screen. That one more to the inside. Well,
this is where Ron was in that last set, but to your points, Stu, take a look at where this opens. Ron takes off, and it's actually...
Yeah, to his left.
Yeah. Rebote left side, another 2-wall. That's in and scoring. Arta with 5 points, possible set, and a possible match point. Off the Rebote here.
My, oh, my.
Ron again floats it into the corner. Not a lot on that one. Arta just flicks it up. Ron waiting on it. Up at the 7th line. 2-wall to score. And extends the match here. 2nd point for Ron.
Ron has a way of coming back. Let's see if he is able to put some points on the board here for the Fireballs. Or if Arta is able to finish it off in the 3rd set with 5 points. Still possible match point for Arta.
Arta goes for it, and the 2-wall scores for the win. Point set and match. Arta in 3 sets takes the final one 6-2.
Wow.
And ties up the game day 2-2 with that win. Well, just like he started, ending with a couple great 2-walls, and he closes Ron out. I'll take another look at this one. I mean, he takes the serve.
How far back he is.
You know what? He says, I'm just going to throw it.
From the
Don't
11
waste
line.
any time. Look at where that opens. It hits, drops in, and scores. Ron salutes. Just a great performance. Well deserved there by Arta. 3-set victory. We're tied up. Two wins apiece after that singles victory by Arta. 2 doubles matches have gone the way of the Fireballs. Jed and Cabrera over Gal and El Barba, and Lalu and Aratz over Iturbide and Ubia, but both singles won by the Chargers. Zulica over Aratz, and then Arta over Ron just a few moments ago. We're going to hear from our winner, Arta, in just a few moments here. See some practice going on now. High stakes 4th-ranked doubles matchup next. Winner of that one will secure their team at least half a point on this game day. It'll be their 3rd win. Before we get to that, we're going to hear from Arta, a master of the 2-all after that performance there. Arta, we were just talking about it, some of the best we've ever seen you throw the 2-all back here. How did it feel for you today?
I mean, it felt pretty good. Obviously, playing against Juan, I had to throw it first because if he had a chance, he was going to throw it. So as soon as I had a chance, I tried to be the first one to throw the 2-all.
Yeah, just a great performance, so well executed, hard fought, well-deserved win, Arta. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Game day tied up now. We'll move over to the 4th Division doubles with Iturbide and Gallo ready to take on Lalu and Cabrera. Lalu and Cabrera with a record of 1-1 so far this season. Iturbide and Gallo is 1-0.
Ladies and gentlemen, ready to begin our next match. Iturbide has to serve for the Chargers. Iturbide serves, we begin. Lalu picks the serve, inside placement, caught before the second bounce. Great read by Gallo. A little traffic.
Oh, boy.
That is enhanced interference. That point will go to Iturbide.
Wow. I mean, it looked like that point should have just gone the way of the Fireballs. Had so much space to score, gave the Chargers a second life, and it ends in enhanced interference.
There's so much traffic there, and so you understand what enhanced interference is. I don't know if we'll see it here before the serve. Yeah, we'll see it on the next replay. Yeah.
You can go here. That's where the enhanced interference occurs, and a point to the Chargers.
Here's Gallo on the catch, backhand from the 10 line. Cabrera, forehand. To the inside, Iturbide is there. Ball kicks up, Rebote coming out. Hard Rebote thrown by Lalu. Gallo, backhand. Rebote to the 8 line, Lalu is there. Iturbide cuts it off, backhand from the 5. Rebote on the side wall. 2 points for Iturbide and Gallo. Of the Chargers, Iturbide serves.
Iturbide is as tough as it gets up there on the front court in Division 4, so Lalu is going to get really the full experience here and see how he matches up against some of the top guys in this level.
Yeah, Cabrera thought that was coming out more than it was. That ball was on the wall and dying.
Yeah, and then just gave Lalu a tough play on the Rebote. No space there along the side wall.
Here's Cabrera on the backhand from the 11 line. Gallo with a tip ball back at the 12. Lalu and Cabrera of the Fireballs are on the board with a point. Lalu serves.
Gallo was just outstanding. First singles match of the year playing behind Iturbide.
Absolutely.
I mean, he was catching everything. Looked like he was going to be one of the most improved this year. Struggled in singles. Not as great performance his first time out today. We'll see if he can get it back.
Forehand by Gallo. Rebote, left side by Lalu. Ball ruled to have been tipped in the front court. That's 2 points for Lalu and Cabrera. We're all tied up 2-2. Lalu serves. Excellent catch by Gallo off a powerful serve by Lalu. Lalu on the backhand from the 7 line. Blast that backhand. What a catch by Gallo. There's Lalu from the 7. Hard forehand to pass. Rebote by Iturbide. Lalu is there.
What a catch there.
Beautiful catch by Lalu off the side wall. Gallo back at the 13 line. Comes over the top. Here's Cabrera from the 10. Powerful backhand. Iturbide. Backhand. Here's a backhand by Cabrera. What a catch by Iturbide at the 10 line. Lalu, backhand from the 9, hard throw to the inside. Gallo is there. Gallo, big backhand from the left side. Rebote by Lalu. Little clip off the side wall. Gallo, forehand to the inside. Here's Cabrera. Rebote, that rebound off the back wall, play to the inside. Cabrera, tough catch. Nice backhand from the 11 line. Splitter, caught nearby. Iturbide. Lalu makes the catch. Costado rifle to the inside. What a catch by Gallo. Cabrera from the 9 line. Powerful backhand passes out to the rebote. Iturbide is there.
Oh my, it's just
that one lands in.
Oh boy, oh boy.
It's a point for Lalu and Cabrera. Lalu serves.
Yeah, this one just left a mark, and it was maybe an inch, probably closer to a centimeter inside that boundary line.
Had my demerit
I think the
card
highlight
out.
gods gave him one because it looked like it was going wide. But it just dropped in. Good shot by Cabrera.
Powerful serve by Lalu. Cabrera advances, peers the backhand from the 9 line. Robote coming out. Lalu catches it down low, almost caught it down low. That ball's in and out of his cesta. All tied up, 3-3. Iturbide serves for the Chargers.
As we say it almost every game day, it's just hard to control those balls coming in a little bit lower compared to when they're waist level.
Absolutely. Here's the backhand by Cabrera. Catch made on the forehand of Gallo. Gallo to the inside. Cabrera's there. Powerful backhand by Cabrera. Robote, beautifully played by Cabrera. That's a nice read. Here's Gallo. Robote left side by Lalu, just above the pad. Iturbide's there. Cortada stopped by Lalu. Here's the backhand. Powerfully thrown, well caught by Gallo. Robote left side to the inside. That kicked. Here's Gallo. Beautiful catch. Nice backhand from the 11 line. Gallo now from the 12. Gallo over the top to the outside. Stopped by Lalu on the forehand. Lalu fires it hard. Iturbide makes the catch. Inside placement will score on the second bounce. Well done by all 4 players. Iturbide gets the point for the Chargers.
Well, Iturbide is such a smart shot. He understands that Lalu is going to go for that drop shot. Cabrera likes to hang a little deep in the backcourt, so he doesn't go for the traditional Tejada. He puts a softer touch on it. Cabrera doesn't get there before the second bounce, and it's out of reach of Lalu there up in the front court.
There's the backhand by Cabrera, caught by Gallo. Gallo from the right side. Cabrera's there. Robote forehand. Scoop by Cabrera. Robote, oh, a changeup attempt on that forehand. Robote is missed. That is 5 points for Iturbide and Gallo. Possible set point. Fault over serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the forehand and 7 line. There's the backhand by Cabrera.
Close to Iturbide.
That backhand gets away from Gallo, hits the overhead screen. 4 points for Lalu and Cabrera. Lalu will serve. Still possible set point. The Chargers.
We say 5-3 is a dangerous lead. You get 1 point, then you now have control of the serve. You can get an ace, especially with the power from Lalu we've seen in that right side. And next thing you know, it's 5-5, and all the momentum's on the side of your opponents. See what he can do here.
Powerful, powerful serve by Lalu, handled well by Gallo. Lalu, beautiful catch at the 8 line, big backhand. This one caught by Gallo. Cabrera from the 10 line to the inside. Lalu, backhand, powerfully thrown. What a catch by Gallo. Lalu calls for the rebote, plays it up high. Catch by Gallo. He advances on it. Great catch by Cabrera. Even better movement by Lalu out of the way. Robote, that rebound off the back wall, played on the forehand of Iturbide, caught by Cabrera. Cabrera plays it deep. Gallo from the 13 line. That clears the overhead screen. Robote forehand by Lalu. Beautiful catch by Gallo again. Backhand 2-all. This one caught again by Lalu. Powerful forehand. Catch by Gallo. Cabrera scoops it on the left side. To the inside he goes. Iturbide's there. Robote, the rebound off the back wall on the side wall, not playable. 5-5. This is set point.
A number of 5-5 so far on this game day, Stu. Back and forth the entire way, 2-2 in the scoreline. This is a big point. Well, the Fireball's just hanging in there.
Beautiful catch by Gallo off a hard serve by Lalu. Here's Cabrera, backhand. Gallo's there again, backhand from the 11 line. What a catch by Cabrera at the 13. Big backhand, stopped by Gallo. Robote forehand by Lalu. Gallo picks it up on the left side. Low runner, scooped up by Cabrera. Here's the backhand. Gallo from the 11 line. Beautiful catch by Cabrera, backhand to the inside. Gallo's there again. What a catch by Gallo at the back wall. Here's Lalu from the 8 line. Powerful, powerful backhand. Robote coming out. Robote forehand by Iturbide, scooped up by Cabrera and a great catch. Iturbide's back to the inside, makes the catch to the 8 line. Catch by Cabrera, here's the backhand. Robote for Iturbide, caught in the air by Lalu. Lalu, powerful Costello, will score. Point and a hard-fought set for Lalu and Cabrera, taking the first set 6-5. We'll put 2 minutes on the board, come back out, and play our next set. You said something about a 5-3 lead being dangerous?
Oh, we've seen it a time or two, Stu. Very dangerous, and the Fireballs come back. And they win it 6-5.
Another thing that we've experienced, and it's one of the beautiful things about Battle Court, as new players have come in the different seasons, to see them hit their stride at a certain point.
Yeah.
And that seems to be happening with Lalu today.
Yeah, he's made a pretty quick adjustment. I mean, even the last couple game days and some losing efforts, he's shown some good stuff. That got the match started here. Good pickup by Gallo. Cabrera to the inside. There's a backhand. And then this enhanced interference here as Iturbide wants
That's it right there.
Yeah, and then he throws it, and that ball comes up short. Either way. Either he threw it came up short, or he knocked it out of the basket, which would give the Chargers the point there. Inside placement by Lalu.
What a catch by Gallo. Yeah, Gallo's catch. The catching the backcourt, both by Cabrera and Gallo, has been spot on.
Early miss for Gallo, got better as the match went on, but, you know, again, late, there were a couple to his right side he missed in the backcourt that ended up being the difference here. Backhand 2-wall, oh my. This one, look at where it lands. Yeah, a couple inches.
So you told me it landed in. I was reaching for the demerit card. No demerit?
I saw a spot. Look, I shouldn't have done it, but we saw a spot.
That's all right. There you go.
I was excited, you know.
Perfect placement by Iturbide. Such a well-played first set. Second set coming up.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, nice shot by Iturbide, momentum on their side, but then Lalu at 5-5 throws it hard, and the Costado missed on the bounce. Great comeback. See what the Fireballs can do here in set 2.
Ready to begin our second set. Iturbide has the serve for the Chargers. Iturbide back at the 10 line, pulls that off the sidewall beautifully. Here's the backhand by Lalu. Little clip off the side wall. Caught on the forehand of Gallo. Lalu mid-court from the forehand. Low and hard to the inside. Iturbide winds up. Cosado 2-all. We'll let the judges determine what the call is. Out. First point for Lalu and Cabrera.
Yeah.
Lalu has a serve.
And the Chargers used their challenge back in the first match. Lost their challenge as they were incorrect, so no chance to take another look at this one.
Judges clarified that it was out. Powerful serve by Lalu will score. That's 2 points.
It comes in hard. I mean, crossing the side wall, and Gallo just didn't have it timed up properly.
That's a wicked serve. I mean, that is a hard serve.
Oh, he's got this one though.
Robote comes to the left side of Lalu. Catch by Iturbide. Drop shot.
Look at Cabrera.
Read by Cabrera. Cabrera on the backhand. Robote coming out. Iturbide's there. Lalu reads it well. Goes for the Robote. Keeps it alive around Gallo. Tells Cabrera to go outside. Scoop attempt is tipped. Great communication. This point will go to Iturbide and Gallo of the Chargers. Iturbide serves.
It was the best the Fireballs could have done. It was a bad situation. Just a good save, but in the end, nice placement to the inside. Lalu backing up, couldn't scoop it up.
Here's Cabrera from the left side to the inside. Backhand. Powerfully thrown. Robote forehand. Cabrera makes the catch. Here's Gallo from the 12 line. Ball tipped in the backcourt. 3 points for Lalu and Cabrera. Lalu has the serve.
Perfect combination of throwing the ball hard and also throwing it with precision. I mean, Lalu's putting these balls right along the side wall. Gallo's having a little bit of trouble back there tonight. He's made a couple tough catches, but again, when it's on the wall, he struggled.
Gallo from the forehand at the 12 line. High and hard to the front wall. Robote. To the left side of Lalu. He makes the save at the side wall. Tough catch. Great control by Gallo. Excellent catch. Robote forehand. Here's Cabrera. Backhand 2-all. That's in and scores. 4 points for Lalu and Cabrera. Lalu serves.
Well, the key, I mean, you have Iturbide moving back to the inside, and he's opened up towards the side wall.
Just as long as you don't throw it off the court.
But again, that was the right time, and sometimes you don't need to thread the needle and throw it perfectly, and you got that one just right.
Hard serve comes in. Gallo plays it well. Here's the backhand by Cabrera. Iturbide from the forehand. Cortada stopped by Cabrera, and a beautiful catch. Here's Gallo from the 11 line. Backhand by Cabrera. Gallo's there. Robote. That rebound coming off the back wall of the 7 line. Fired from the forehand of Lalu. Low runner. Picked up by Cabrera. Here's the backhand. Beautiful catch by Cabrera at the 12. Iturbide. Robote left side. High and hard to the front wall. Iturbide is there. Placement to the inside. This one caught by Cabrera. Cabrera. Catch by Gallo. Lalu has it. Midcourt. Robote save. Here's Gallo on the scoop. Fakes it. Drop shot inside. Scores.
He tripped on his own player. Oh, boy.
That's 2 points for Iturbide and Gallo. Iturbide has a serve.
Oh, great effort here in the big bounce. I just saw Cabrera put his hands out, and the Lalu just kind of, he just fell. Oh, man. He really just tripped, and that ball was bouncing still by the 6 line. That's a huge break for the Chargers.
Robote coming out. Robote forehand by Iturbide, passes. Robote forehand by Lalu. Catch by Iturbide. Iturbide from the 9 line. What a catch by Cabrera. Gallo from the 12 line. Cabrera's there. Backhand to the inside. What a catch by Gallo, pulling it off the side wall. Here's Lalu. Powerful, powerful backhand. Robote coming out to the 7 line. Catch by Cabrera, backhand to the inside. Iturbide chases it down, takes it in the air. Hard backhand follows. Robote forehand by Lalu, caught by Gallo. Gallo powerfully from the left side. Robote forehand rifled, caught by Iturbide. 2-all by Iturbide, goes into the pad, and the pad is bad. That's 5 points for Lalu and Cabrera. Possible match point.
Completely taken away the shots from Iturbide. I mean, Cabrera's taken away the inside placement, Lalu's defending the 2-wall, and it's just not leaving a whole lot of space. Iturbide's looked uncomfortable. He hasn't gotten it going. And when you throw it that far into the pad or that low, it's a pretty big miss for a guy like Iturbide.
Excellent catch by Gallo. The long carom lands in and scores. Wow, what a shot.
He's a tricky guy.
That was bold. He's at the 12 line. He snaps this. It's called a long. It's called a long carom, and that's exactly what it is. Thrown beautifully. Here's the backhand by Cabrera. Gallo with a tip ball at his point, and a straight set victory for Lalu and Cabrera, taking it for the Fireballs 6-5, 6-3.
Statement win for Lalu and Cabrera of the Fireballs, taking out one of the best teams in Division 4 last year, one of the top contenders coming into this season. Fireballs step out ahead with their 3rd win of the game day, a chance for Arta and Ron to win the game day for their team. They'll take on Zulica and Arta. Bradley on the move, breaking, he got there, blast the forehand, everybody out of the way, and Nicholas got hit. Joe Sherry up in the front court towards the inside. What a scoop!
What an amazing
by Douglas.
catch.
Joe Sherry picks it up in the front court, whips it inside. Another one! Three wins now for the Fireballs after that straight set victory by Lalu and Cabrera, their 2nd win this season. One of the newly formed pairs for the Fireballs, and so far so good. We're going to hear from them here in just a few moments. Securing their team at least half a point on this game day with the win. There they are, Lalu and Cabrera. It's been a pretty good start for this team. You guys don't have a lot of experience playing together. In what ways have you guys progressed over your first couple matches?
Nothing changes. No matter who your partner is, it's the same game plan. You know, you pass them, just catch the ball, communicate. And we've been doing that pretty well, considering he speaks only French and I speak English. So the communication has been there, surprisingly so.
Awesome, guys. Well, it was a great start, a big win for your team. See what happens in this last match. Good luck.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
See the final teams here competing in this last match, Zulica and Arta. For the Chargers, they take on Arta and Ron of the Fireballs. So far this season, Zulica and Arta, 1 win and 1 loss. Arta and Ron only played 1 match. They came out on the losing end. There's a serve. Our final match has begun. We're on to the inside with the low runner. Scoop by Arta. Catch here by Zulica on the inside. Hard backhand. Ron steps back to make the play. Arta high to the inside. Coming out a long way. Robote tracked down at the 5, put it inside. Miscommunication, but Ron makes the save on the back end. Arta all alone, pulls it off the sidewall. Backhand passes. Ooh, actually not past Ron. Good catch back behind him. Ron back there at the 13. He put it inside. Arta takes it off the wall. Backhand from the 10, a little bit lower. Arta, nice catch back behind him. Zulica all the way up at the 6. Powerful Robote. Just down to reach of Ron. Arta with a diving save. On the floor, gets back to Arta. Ron now back at the 11 line. Inside placement caught by Arta. Arta, backhand just does clear. Arta all the way up at the 5. Back inside. Long Costado. Picked off the wall. Here's Ron. Robote launch by Zulica. Arta fires it inside. No play for Arta. Zulica long run gets back in there. Arta attacking. Costado hard inside. Scoop attempt is missed. Fireball strike first in our final match.
See the communication better here than we had seen previously between Ron and Arta. Arta just blasting that last one low and inside.
Fault under serve. First fault, second serve coming up. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Second serve is good. Takes Archer to the outside. He powers the backhand. Out of reach of both fireballs. Arta plays it back inside. There's a tough scoop. To play along the sidewall, backhand floated up. Arta gets there. Catch by Ron. Ron back at the 11. Hard throw again. Arta pulls it in. What a catch again by Arta. Back there at the 12. Backhand floated up. Caught in the middle of the court. Zulica at the 9. Backhand floated along the wall. That is tipped. Chargers get their first point to tie it.
Lots of intensity with the balling. Ron frustrated off of that miss, even though Arta is basically saying, you know, that was on me.
Backhand to the inside, low runner, scoop by Arta. It's tipped off the wall by Arta. 2 points now for the Chargers.
That ball was right on the wall.
Hard serve taken in by Ron. Opens up with that backhand. Right on the numbers. Arta steps out of the way. Zulica powers the Robote. Caught there. Back at the 11. Zulica from up at the 9 line. Backhand from the 12. Caught overhead. Arta goes deep. Arta tracks it down. Fires it up the middle. Arta again. This time for the left side. Backhand. Arta's low runner. Stopped along the wall. Beautiful catch by Arta. He goes deep. See both Chargers. Zulica now with the Robote. Caught right off the sidewall. Ron. Zulica again. Costado high to the inside. Ron not falling for it. Good read. Hard return. Arta waits on it. Urrutia now, wall to wall from the left side. Zulica up at the 6. Fires it up the middle, right back to the forehand of Ron. Urrutia Costado. Hard throw right on the wall. What
Beautiful
a scoop. Arta got another one. Ron from the 11, backhand. Zulica now goes up for it, cuts it off. Hard throw, clearing the overhead screen. Rebote out to the 7 line, fire to the outside. Zulica calls him off, puts it back inside. Ron standing there, he scoops it up. Backhand clips. Arta now on the forehand from the outside, back over the top. Ron calls him off, makes the catch. Arta now on the wall, another backhand, fire to the inside, caught. Oh, dropped by Ron. 3 points for the Chargers, Zulica and Arta.
Don't know if Urrutia was calling him off or telling him to take it in the air, but one way or the other may have distracted Ron there. Not an easy catch to begin with, right there at the side wall.
Outside serve, Ron gets there. Ron comes over the top, looking for the big bounce. Zulica comes cross court to cut it off. Great read. Rebote coming out now. Saeed on the left side of Urrutia. Catch by Arta. Backhand for the 9. A little bullet caught the corner. Urrutia goes up for it again. On Cortada, backing up. Arta makes the catch. Goes deep again. Urrutia drops it to the inside. Arta backed up to the 10. Right on the wall. Arta, no fear, pulls it in. Back to Ron at the 11. Zulica high, Costado on the inside. Scoop is missed. Make it 4 points.
Ron was going for that in the air. That ball dropped just in front of him. Again, just a misread, slight misread by Ron. Again, we're not seeing a lot of shots, but the intensity out there, tremendous. All 4 players.
Powerful serve. Ron stands in there again. That one drop in. Rote caught the rail just above the front wall. Also out of play. It's 2 points for the Fireballs. Here's Arta now. Catch low on the left side by Ron. Goes deep, back into the corner. Arta stands in. Urrutia now over the 9. Low bullet, caught right off the side wall. Arta backhand. Stopped again by Ron. First catch of them all. Rebote forehand. Play to the inside. Ron ducks. Urrutia saves the Rebote. Big bounce.
Beautiful
Arta,
catch.
great control.
Wow.
Caught along the sidewall again. Ron launches this one. Zulica backpedals into position, fires it up at the 6 line. Caught again off the sidewall. Ron's backhand. This time drops between the Chargers. Long run for Zulica. He gets back in there. And it's missed by Ron. 5 points, possible set point for Zulica and Arta.
Now, Ron doing a decidedly good job of making these catches in the back, but had a couple misses there. Again, just slightly out of position to make the catch. What a
that
serve.
serve is an ace. Point and set. Zulica ends it 6-2. 2 minutes to come back and play our second set.
What a serve. I mean, just.
That stayed low the entire way coming into the backcourt, and no chance for Ron to get that one. So well played first set. Even after Urrutia and Ron got that first point, 6 of the next 7 going the way of the Chargers.
And you're watching Battle Court live from the Magic City Jai-Alai Fronton in Miami, Florida. We are currently in our 6th of 6 scheduled matches on the game day between the Chargers and the Fireballs. Here we are in the ESPN3 DraftKings Players Cage. Players taking their breaks back here in between sets and to prepare for matches. Arta there. He's had a phenomenal day today in singles, now in doubles. They're seated on the bench. Zulica. Just tremendous power on both sides. Here we are on the fireball side.
The Fireballs team that, with 3 wins already on the game day, they already have secured half a point. More pressure on the Chargers here, as they need to win this one to get themselves half a point for the game day tie. See what happens in this next set, but that was really all Zulica and Arta after the first couple points. I mean, too much power. The catching, too, in the backcourt in particular. Arta's had one of his best days all time, I mean, for me. He's been everywhere. The 2-wall's been great. Catching's been on. Just a complete performance.
No question about it.
Team captain Zulica. Just a couple moments there in the cage before he makes his way back out onto the court for this second set. Chargers need just one of these next 2 sets to win this match and tie up the game day.
Decidedly good day for the Fireballs. Just in terms of team cohesion, communication. Lalu stepping out today.
We're ready to begin set 2. Aruti and Ron serve to Zulica and Arta. There's the serve. Second set is underway. Hard backhand, Robote to the outside, hooked up the middle. Zulica's got it. Inside placement. Ron running around it, knocked it down. A point for the Chargers to begin set 2. Zulica and Arta.
Don't know if that caught Ron in the middle or he was moving to get it on his left side, just out of position.
Urtia picks that serve, rips it inside, it scores.
Everything about that was nasty. I mean, the catch just picking the serve, and then that backhand just came in like a bullet low. Yeah, I mean, just right at the side wall. Arch has been on all day. That one just missed.
Fault over serve. Second serve coming up. Second serve is good. Arta from the outside. Strong backhand. Robote coming out. They saved by it's flicked up into the overhead screen. 2 points for the Fireballs. They lead it.
Yeah, Rutia turning up the pressure a little bit here in the backcourt. I mean, Arta, you know, been playing great, but with that one, was coming too fast one way and too fast the other way.
Arta in the middle of the court, sidearm play, backing up. Rutia, what a pickup on the bounce. Robote fire to the inside, cut off again. Rutia, 2-wall. That's too wide. Second point, Zulica and Arta.
I think that's the first costado we've seen from Arutia. 2-wall. Sailed just wide. See if Zulica goes back to that serve. What a catch.
Ron stops it, backhand on the inside, caught by Arta from the 12. Drops it inside, there's Arutia. One kicks off the sidewall, Ron on the hop, pulls it in deep in the backcourt. Floats it between the Chargers. Zulica stays with the Robote, plays it inside. Arutia rips another backhand, coming out a long way. Zulica with a 5. Fires it low and hard, backing up. Ron makes another scoop. Arta there at the 10 line of the backhand, floated up. Caught by Arta. Up on the inside, taken in by Ron. Catch
Beautiful
right on the
catch.
sidewall. Arta comes out a little bit lower. Ron attacking, backhand, right to Zulica. Ron going deep. Lotte comes shooting out. Zulica powers it off the sidewall. 3-wall play. Arta digs it out. Zulica with the hop. Cortada fires it above the pad. It's missed.
Ron did a good job moving up to try to get that ball. Zulica was off his footing when he made the throw, but it was a really good throw to the inside. Just in and out of Ron's cesta.
Oh my, what a stop. Arta into the drop shot. Zulica almost got there. Crashes into the sidewall hard. That gives a 3rd point though for the Fireballs.
It was a great throw by Arta here. Look, he picks the serve down low, drops it inside. Zulica reads it well. I mean, this ball is dropping, and man, does he go on that sidewall hard.
What a hard serve out to the forehand of Arta. Going hard above the pad. Play for Arta. Ron takes it on the bounce. Backhand. Stopped by Arta from the 11 line. He goes deep. Not deep enough. Ron steps in to cut it off. A forehand played inside. There's Arta. Back to Arta. Ron's backhand opens up. Zulica in the middle of the court. Left side Robote. Ron all alone to make that catch. High to the inside. Arta leapt and came down with the ball. Beautiful play. Ron from the 11 again. Trying to pass. He does. Zulica backpedaling. Fires it up at the 7. Caught on the left side of Ron. Robote forehand. Ron takes it in. Back behind him at the 13 line. Low runner on the wall. Zulica lays it up. Catch by Arta. Arta winds it up. Sidearm carom.
Oh, Zulica's
Zulica's
there.
got it. Cortada coming back to
What
it.
a
Picked
catch.
off by Arta. What a scoop. Backhand coming in. Dropping. Zulica turns it to the outside. Arta with time. Saves the Robote. Catch by Arta now at the 10. Just rips this one up the middle. Arta fires a splitter. It split them up to score. The Fireballs lead 4-3.
Tough one. These points are so well played. It's hard to really communicate how fast the ball is moving.
Arta handles that serve, low bullet above the pad, backing up. Ron scoops it again. Arta reaching in from the 10 line, hard throw again, cutting inside.
What a
Ron
catch.
stops it, spectacular catch. Hard backhand, that passes. Here's the Robote. Fired on the right side of Zulica, caught by Ron, back it up at the 12. This opens up. Robote, saved by Zulica. Ron now from the 10 line, low hard backhand, cut off by Zulica, then dropped by Zulica. 5 points. And a possible set point for Arta and Ron.
Not just your average backhand from Ron. Little extra zip on that. Right there at the side wall, Zulica wasn't able to stop the ball in his cesta. That's what you saw. Saw that ball basically roll out.
Powerful serve, scores! The ace ends at 6-3. 2 minutes. We'll play a 3rd set to decide this match.
My, oh my.
Yeah, I mean, it really just kind of felt like Arta took the training wheels off and he said, yeah, I'm just going to go for it. And boy, did that work out. He was mixing it up, throwing it hard, a lot more involved than we've seen him in any match. And, I mean, you see the result, 6-3. Great set there by the Fireballs.
So we will move on to a third and decisive set to decide both the game day as well as this match. Zulica Arta of the Chargers win the first set 6-2. Urrutia and Ron come back there in the second set 6-3. Third set. This is, yeah, look, Urrutia makes a fantastic catch. Particularly difficult to catch the ball down that low. Puts it inside with a soft touch. Zulica reads it well, but that's just right there at the side wall. Beautiful backhand here. And by Ron, but what a catch by Arta. He's just had a great day. Arta again on the hop. Just beautifully caught back there at the 11 line. Urrutia comes out. Here's the rebote. Split placement. Such a hard serve by Urrutia. Arta, who's been spot on with the catching all day today, just not able to bring that ball in. That brings us to a third set. Begin in just about 20 seconds. Don't forget, got the post-game show coming up after this match, and then a doubleheader on Friday for Battle Court, 2:30 p.m. and 7 o'clock p.m. But first, the third set, with the brilliant play-by-play announcing of none other than Andrew Bleckman.
Did you remind the folks we have a doubleheader Friday, Stu?
I just did.
Oh, good fun. What a great match. Game day on the line here. Fireballs currently lead 3-2. Fireballs win this match, they'll win the game day. If the Chargers win, game day will end in a tie. So like an Arta serve, third set, ready to go. There's a serve by Zulica. Third set has begun. Nice catch by Ron on the outside. Lotte comes out. Nice save by Zulica. Urrutia, tough catch behind him. Backhand floated up. Here's the rebote. Rebote fire to the inside. Ron steps out of the way. Urrutia left side rebote. Back to Arta. He picks it up. Ron in the middle of the court. Low runner to the inside. Arta out of the way again. Zulica forehand rebote. It's all the way into the backcourt. Ron back behind him. This is stopped along the wall. Arta, tough catch. Hard play again. Ron once more. Backhand though.
Overhead screen.
It's up in the overhead screen. Chargers rather, on the board first here to begin our third and decisive set. Oh, don't know where that came from.
My grunt, actually, I knew it was coming out of Ron's mouth when that's exactly what he said. As he bent down, it's like, not the overhead screen.
Strong serve by Zulica, takes Ron to the outside, backhand. This one coming in a little lower. High off the front wall, Urrutia looking to attack. He couldn't get there. Ron with one hand, doesn't juggle it, gets it off. Here's the rebote. Rebote played back up the middle. Ron from the outside, hard backhand. Not a lot on that rebote. Zulica's got to dig it out. Urrutia picks it up. Costado hard to the inside. Arta, what
Beautiful
a scoop on the inside. Back to Ron, another catch. His backhand floated up. Arta with a play. He makes it. Urrutia along the sidewall. Backhand played at the 9 line. Arta keeps it on the left side. Low bullet. Not a lot on it. Ron crouching down makes the play. Backhand clears. Zulica backpedaling into position. Just does make the save. Urrutia. Costado split him up. And Arta reaches out. Great catch. Right back to Urrutia though. Splitter again. Caught by Zulica. The 2-wall. Is tipped on the outside. What a point. Goes to the Chargers. They lead 2-0.
So, yeah, guys were exactly where they needed to be to stop those balls. Zulica, one more than his opponents. Look at this right.
Incredible.
Just great play by Arta. Urrutia fires another split placement, and Zulica's there.
Hard serve. Ron gets there before it crosses. Backhand. Right to the inside. Arta gets it. Low runner. Ron steps out of the way. Urrutia, quick turn on the rebote. Zulica attacking. Splitter. Split him up to score.
That's a perfect throw by Zulica.
3 points for the Chargers.
He lined it up.
Yeah. Urrutia just took off protecting the 2-0, and
you have to
Ron
with
was
Zulica.
stuck inside here. Yep. Look at this. Yeah.
They're both focused.
Look at where this goes. Right to the backcourt judge, who's not a player. Yeah. Well thrown there.
Does play amateur, though, if I'm not mistaken.
That was inappropriate. I shouldn't have said that about him. He can play. Oh, that's an ace.
Wow.
Crossing low and hard. Brings it to 4-0 in favor of the Chargers.
Just a tremendous serve by Zulica. It's coming so fast and so low, it's difficult for the front quarter to see it, much less to try to stop it. And you got to have balls of steel to step in front of that. I mean, that's just...
Another hard serve, another ace. 5 points, possible set, possible match point for the Chargers.
Yes, the serve is just absolutely working for Zulica. One harder than the next.
Backhand inside, here's the rebote. Forehand, fired by Zulica, caught there by Ron. There's the backhand. Arta now from the 12, puts it inside, rebote coming out. Rebote forehand. What a nice rebote that was. Wall to wall, all the way out to the 5 line. Zulica turns it right to Ron. Urrutia backed up, cuts it off on the left side, floated up along the wall. Arta gets in there. It's by Urrutia. High to the inside, big bouncer up the wall, and Arta comes down with it. Beautiful catch. Hard throw by Ron now. Zulica lines it up, plays rebote on the back end. Cut off. Here's Urrutia. Fire to the inside. That's Arta now. Backhand. Arta now back there at the 13 line. Puts it inside. Cut off. Here's Urrutia. Little clip. Zulica steps in. Goes down to the inside. Ron with a chance. He keeps it going.
Scoop.
Nice scoop. Urrutia comes flying in to make the catch. Hard backhand, wall to wall. Comes out on the sidewall and just washed by Zulica again. Rebote comes up short. Point, set, and match. The Chargers, Zulica and Arta, ended in 3 sets. It tie up the game day 3-3. Folks, stay tuned for the post-game show. That'll be coming up in just a few moments.
What is Court Jai-Alai? The world's fastest ball sport, and so much more. Jai-Alai is played inside a 3-wall court that measures just 120 feet long by 33 feet wide. The game is played with a hand-woven wicker basket called a cesta and a Jai-Alai ball. The ball is as hard as a rock, and it travels around the court at an average speed of 150 miles per hour. Players will crash into the sidewall or throw themselves onto the concrete ground without a single layer of padding just to get to it. Jai-Alai is like playing baseball if you had to catch and throw with just the gloved hand. And it's a rally sport, kind of like tennis, but much more dangerous.
Where's the what?
Manny, there's a carom. Bradley on the move, breaking. He got there. Blast the forehand. Everybody out of the way, and Nicholas got hit by the ball.
Jai-Alai is played as a singles match or as a doubles match. The match winner is the first player or doubles pair to win 2 out of 3 sets played to 6 points.
Gaucheri up in the front court towards the inside. What a scoop!
What an amazing
by Douglas.
catch.
Gaucheri picks it up in the front court, whips it inside.
What another
one.
mate. Did it
He
again.
made it.
2 times back to back. That's freaking crazy.
Here's Gaucheri, 2-all return. Douglas reaching outside. Powerful forehand at the feet is missed for the
Point,
win.
set, and match.
Point, set, and match.
That's
Douglas.
respect.
Every point rally begins with a serve, then the players alternate catching and throwing the ball. While a point is being played, the ball can hit any of the court walls, but it cannot bounce twice on the ground. Simply put, the object of the game is to catch one more ball than your opponent, or better yet, to fire the ball so it can't be caught. When a player cannot successfully return the ball to the front wall, then 1 point is awarded to the opposition and the next rally begins with a new serve. A Battle Court Game Day consists of 6 matches, and the team that wins the most matches wins the day. Pick your favorite team, doubles pairing, or singles player, and cheer for them all season long. Or up the ante and bet on it. Battle Court Jai-Alai allows for wagering on the matches, the sets, and each individual point. The ball is lethal, the game is lightning fast, and the action is limitless. This is Battle Court Jai-Alai.
All right, boys, who we betting on?
However you bet, whoever you are, the sportsbook for every kind of player. Hard Rock Bet. Roll with us.
Hey everyone, welcome into the Battle Court post-game show. Game day tie between the Chargers and the Fireballs today. Crucial member of the Chargers in that tie. We have Arta as our player of the day today, joining us in the DraftKings Players Cage. Arta, one of the best all-around performances we've seen from you in your Battle Court career. Just have to ask you, do you have any thoughts when you go out there, when you're catching well or throwing well, or sometimes you play your best when you're not thinking at all?
No, honestly, I try to not think at all because I had these conversations with Stu a couple times. I would get a lot in my head, so if I make a couple easy misses, I'll start to overthink it, so I just try to not think at all. So I think that helps.
Yeah, and in this new Battle Court format, you stepped out there in the last match of the day with an opportunity to secure some points for your team. How did you feel about that opportunity, and talk about some of the pressures associated with that as well?
Honestly, I didn't step out thinking about the scoreboard in a way. I was just thinking that it was me and Zulica, that if we do our job, we could beat anyone. So I didn't really step out with that pressure, thinking about, okay, if we win this, we tie. If we lose the day and all that. I was just thinking, okay, it's me, Zulica. We can go against anyone, so let's do our job.
Arta, we have had the conversation, and today you played fantastic, both backcourt, but that singles match, I mean, I stopped counting how many Costado 2 walls you threw. And you didn't just throw them when you were closer to the front wall, you snapped them from anywhere. What were you thinking? I mean, why so many shots?
Nothing. I started throwing them from the 5-6 line.
Yeah.
And I was feeling pretty good. So I don't know, I just try to go backwards, shoot it again, I feel good, and more backwards, shoot it again, I feel good. So I got into a kind of a rhythm, and it felt good from pretty much everywhere on the court.
It did. Ron had no idea which way to go. He really did. And you played fantastic today, both in singles and in doubles. The catching and those shots in singles, fantastic.
Thank you.
Well-deserved, Arta, our player of the day for today.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
And we'll continue on with the post-game show with some of these replays. Recap the action between the Chargers and Fireballs back behind us today. Now it started all the way back with this singles match in the first division, Aratz against Zulica. What a great way to start the game day.
No, the pace, I mean, this was an intense match to begin with, and Zulica the power. I mean, just tremendous power on both sides. Zulica wound up coming out on top in the third set.
Yes, he did.
I mean, no question about Aratz. The room between Division I and Division II, day to day, is slight in some cases. In this case, Aratz has played quite a few singles matches on this court.
Now look at this forehand, though. Perfectly placed, no chance at the rebote, and in the end,
that is legitimate
much.
Definition of perfect placement.
Then brought us to our next match. Zulica winner of the first one. 6 division doubles here. Jedin Cabrera against Gallo and El Barba.
So Gallo in the front court. going up against Jedin. We had dueling drop shots there for a little bit.
That was a fun sequence.
that definitely was. Gallo's not going to be outdone. Neither is Jedin. Barba, consistent catching, not quite as good as the other day, but Cabrera was spot on. Had the fireballs come out on top, I believe he was going to be our player of the day.
Certainly a contender.
No, absolutely. And landed most of his backhand 2 balls today.
See this nice play by Jedin too.
Yeah, Jedin had a very good day today.
Yeah, he struggled on the catch to begin the season, but he was solid today. A few misses in the backcourt by Albarba. See one right there. Got away from the Chargers quickly. Fireballs with a straight set win. And then maybe the most impressive performance today, outside of what we saw from Arta, with Lalu and Aratz, the Fireballs, big win over Iturbide and Ubia.
Again, you can't say when a player who's new to Battle Court is going to make the adjustment to the Magic City Court. You really, for some players, it's 3 months. For some players, it's 2 months. For some players, it's a season. Lalu seemed to come into his own today. Again, we talked about the power that he has, kind of surprising power on both sides the other day. But court positioning today was spot on, and he landed his shots in that serve.
Real weapon. Here's the carom. It's that right side again, the serve, the carom, same side of the body, and everything was working out for Lalu today. Got one by Iturbide. And in the end, decisive victory for the Fireballs in that Division II matchup. Then that brought us over to singles, 4th division. Arta against Ron. Ron played very well, but Arta was just on fire, and you see
with this type of this type of offense, and I don't really talk about offensive versus defense in here, but Arta was so offensive from the very first play. I mean, he just shot it, like he said, he shot it a couple times from the 5-6. That worked. So he moved back and he shot it a couple times from the 8-9. That worked. It's just every time he had an opportunity to throw the Costalo 2-ball, he threw it and landed it.
So how far can we go back? And in the end, I think he finished it off back there at like the 12 line. He caught the serve and just threw a 2-ball.
With the last one was just...
This one off the rebote, though, well thrown. You see how it opens and well into the net. Then the finale here, Arutzi and Ron with a chance against Zulica and Arta. Chance for both teams to get their team some points on this game day.
The first set, beautifully played by the Chargers. That second set, though, the Fireballs came back very nicely. Then Zulica decided he had a dinner date, I think, and and ran through just ran through that third set, rifling that serve.
See the tough catch there by Arta again, dropping into the corner. Rebote laid up, and then the split placement right there. See how much space between both Fireballs there.
Just beautifully executed.
Chargers tied up, though, with that win by Zulica and Arta. Both teams coming away with half a point for their performance on today's game day. Now let's take a look at those season-long standings as Stu and I are going to join you here back on camera, at least for the moment. But then we'll take a look, see where all 6 of our teams stack up. Full point lead for the Chargers. There, 2 wins, 1 tie, 2.5 points. Devils and Renegades, 1.5. Cyclones, Fireballs with 1, and the Warriors down there. Only 2 game days played, same as the Cyclones. Just a half a point on that team at the bottom. A couple of those teams will be in action on Friday, Stu. Our only doubleheader Friday.
Don't forget, 2:30.
2:30 start time for the first game day. That's going to be the Renegades and the Warriors. We get started with Goanaga and Flores against Williams and Julian. Williams will be subbing for Correa in that one. Then Gaucheri and Urbieta take on Douglas and Manny. Then Ben against Julian, followed by Gaucheri against Douglas. Then 3rd division doubles, Goanaga and Urbieta against Alex and Manny, followed by Stan and Flores against Correa and Bradley. Then we'll bring it back at 7 p.m. for the Cyclones
at the technical graphics
and the Chargers.
There. I mean, that was just so well. I mean, the graphics department here.
It's awesome.
Brilliant. I mean,
Some of
look
the best
at that.
people in the business.
Just rolls naturally. Go ahead.
And look at that, Stu. I see, look, all 6 doubles matches. My, oh my, Ikeda and Manu against Iturbide and Ubia. Then Bueno and Rock take on Gallo and El Barba. Zulica, followed by Inaki and Amiga Reina against Zulica and Arta. Then Ikeda and Rock take on Arta and El Barba, Inaki and Manu against Zulica and Ubia. We close it out in the 4th division, Bueno and Amiga Reina against Iturbide and Gallo. So a couple of full day of highlight there, Stu. Again, the first game day beginning at 2:30, final game day beginning at 7. This is our only doubleheader of the season, a full Friday beginning at 2:30. You can watch the action on ESPN Plus, YouTube, Fubo, or the Hard Rock Bet app if you're here in the state of Florida. And speaking of being in Florida, join us here at the Magic City Fronton for that nighttime game day beginning at 7 p.m. If you're not already, remember us to follow on at Jai-Alai League. Remember to follow us, I should say, at Jai-Alai League on Instagram, Twitter, and always stay up to date. We'll see you back here on Friday with our one and only doubleheader beginning at 2:30. Enjoy the week. We'll see you Friday.
See you Friday, 2:30 and 7. Good night.
Do you have any serve-in rituals?
Yeah, I have a lot of them.
Today we're comparing the tennis ball to the highlight ball.
Just like that effortless look, you know, but it's really a lot of effort.
5 facts about Battlefield Highlight you didn't know.
The ball averages a speed of 150 miles an hour, and the world record is 190 miles an hour.
Hi, my name is Anderson, and I cracked this glass.
I love y'all, boys!
As soon as that highlight ball leaves the cesta, you can't blink because every second is packed with action. Keep up with the world's fastest